Finally going on.
Yeah, yo. Back at it again. Views from the East. What's up, people? Check in.
Microphone check 1217.
Yeah.
Oh, visuals gone down on Dice. I think the McDonald's is closing. Switch over. Get off the McDonald's Wi-Fi. Gentlemen, good evening. Happy Saturday, whatever they want to call it. We're about to jump into the pod with the Kings in the building. We got B, we have Dice, we have Q, we got Ammo. Everybody's in the building. Everyone, good evening. Put on your seatbelts. Listen, feel free to comment all night. If you want to jump into the conversation, we can add you physically so you can join the conversation if you're not too shy. But listen, if you want to just comment and give your feedback there, we'll be more than happy to accept that, and we will address it. Someone just dropped out. I'm not sure who that was. That's that. See,
Nice.
When you borrow in McDonald's Wi-Fi, right, and they're about to close for business, they shut the Wi-Fi off too. That's that. So...
Defend himself.
All right, but we're starting a little late tonight, so we're just gonna get right into the show. As you know, we're trying to start this new format. So we try to start with the song of the week, clip of the week. We have music videos and things like that. We support each other, so we're just gonna jump right into that, and then we're gonna jump into this Meghan the Stallion, Gayle King interview situation.
Red dot, I don't chase him. Headshot when I aim it. Leave a stain on the pavement. Bullet holes when I spray shit. Killer with me, that's a Haitian. We cut him up like a Jason. New kicks, latest. Fly nigga, I ain't basic. She give me head, that's a facelift. Perk got me in the matrix. Run it up, cash it. Got me speeding through the traffic. Cut it up, bag it. They can smell it through the plastic. Big kick, let them have it. Mama raised me, that's a bastard. Shoot it with me, make it drastic. I'm fresh to death, need a casket. Clash it, reckless. Run up on me, that's a death wish. Gang with me, fuck a checklist. Found his body in the exit. Spin a grip for this necklace. Spin the block, Tetris. Bad bitch be my breakfast. Stuff the keys in a Lexus. Fuck a hater, you could die slow. Ice on me, that's a light show. Ream with me, he a psycho. Mask on like he Michael. Fuck with the gang, they fuck with the wave, nigga. Run up on me if you a brave nigga. Getting money, I'm the same nigga. Fuck around and be a stain, nigga. Run up a bag, I need a check. I got a bitch, she need some breasts. Niggas is mad, I need a vest. Call up a gang, they leave a mess. They fuck with the gang, they fuck with the wave, nigga. Run up on me if you a brave nigga. Getting money, I'm the same nigga. Fuck around and be a stain, nigga. Run up a bag, I need a check. I got a bitch, she need some breasts. Niggas is mad, I need a vest. Call up a gang, they leave a mess.
No matter the party, ain't tucking no chains, nigga. She a thought, but you putting your face in it. Need a Rari so I can just race in it. When you lady, you don't gotta chase bitches. Get no money, them niggas is waste niggas. Photogenic, she like to just take pictures. They can count, one it up in 8 figures. Like, look, smoking doilies, I ain't passing no weed. Fuck the one, she ain't really wanna leave. You pay for pussy, but they fuckin' for free. Change my number, I be gone in a week. Whoa, it's time for the level up. Elevator, top floor, yeah, we elevated. Big runs, yeah, we meditating. Put my foot in the door, no hesitation. OT, a different zip code. I'm a hit from the back of my tiptoes. Got no option, I gotta get rich though. Yeah, we lit now. Yo, bitch, I pull up and get dick down. I'm the same me, I don't switch styles. Same niggas cause they been around. Money bags and we skip town. Wow, my niggas is ignorant, paranoid. Yeah, my niggas move militant, come from nothing. So I know just how I really get 1,000 plays. About to stack up our Benjamins, got a feeling. Yo, bitch wanna do me. Pull up, vibe, we shooting a movie. Everything I drop, shit is exclusive, right? Right? Fuck with the gang, they fuck with the wave, nigga. Run up on me if you a brave nigga. Getting money, I'm the same nigga. Fuck around and be a stain, nigga. Run up a bag, I need a check. I got a bitch, she needs some breasts. Niggas is mad, I need a vest. Call up a gang, they leave a mess. They fuck with the gang, they fuck with the wave, nigga. Run up on me if you a brave nigga. Getting money, I'm the same nigga. Fuck around and be a stain, nigga. Run up a bag, I need a check. I got a bitch, she needs some breasts. Niggas is mad, I need a vest. Call up a gang, they leave a mess.
Gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, that was Song of the Week. Same nigga. Slick Talk, Swizzy, Remo Van Prez. Appreciate the content. You know, every week, you know, we deal with a ton of artists. We have a ton of artists in our circle. Of course, you know, we want to support each other. So appreciate that. B, you brought this to the table. You know what I mean?
This line, bitch. Yes, I brought that line, bitch, to the table.
Jesus Christ, we starting strong.
Yeah, so everybody is there.
She fucked that nigga.
No, listen, no mercy. No mercy.
Not at all. That Bigfoot tough girl fucked that nigga, and she lied about it, bro.
Damn.
The Bigfoot tough girl fucked the nigga and lied about it, bro. How you lie on your pussy like that?
You lie pussy
you
like
know
that.
You fuck. So, bro, she sit there. She audacity to say she did not fuck Tory Lanez, bro. Everybody knows she fucked Tory Lanez. When Gayle asked the question, she had to ask the question like twice.
All right, so
she had to specify. She had to specify. You didn't get that? She had to specify.
She was
like, you mean if I had sexual relations with her?
Gents, one at a time. And also, can we just, for everybody in the audience that doesn't know what we're talking about, let's break down what happened, and so that we could get everybody up to speed, and then we can start off with B. All right?
Yeah.
All right, so let's get everyone caught up to date then, I guess. For those that I was also under a rock, and like I said, B brought up the interview, which I was fully unaware of, and I definitely had to go and watch it. But here's a clip from there, just so everyone's mind is refreshed, and we can start breaking it down.
Which brings us to July 12th, 2020. Let's go there, Meghan. That night changed everything for you.
Rapper Tory Lanez has been charged with shooting artist Meghan Thee Stallion during an argument.
Meghan Thee Stallion hit by multiple gunshots.
There was an argument in the car?
It was an argument because I was ready to go and everybody else wasn't ready to go. But that's like normal friend stuff. Like, we fuss about silly stuff all the time. But I never put my hands on anybody. I never raised my voice too loud. Like, this was one of them times where it was like, it shouldn't have got this crazy.
It shouldn't have escalated to the way that it did. Can you just briefly walk us through what happened that night? It starts, you're at a party at Kylie Jenner's house.
I had went there and we were just hanging out, and I was ready to go because I had been there all day.
So you guys end up in a car. You, Tory Lanez, your friend at the time, Kelsey, and his driver / security. Tory Lanez, whose real name is Daystar Peterson, is a Grammy-nominated rapper and singer from Canada. Kelsey Harris was one of Meghan Thee Stallion's best friends from Houston. There was an argument, and you get out of the car, right?
At that point, the argument wasn't even with me. Like, the argument was with the two people in the backseat. So I asked the driver to pull the car over, like, I'm done with this. And I should have stayed out of the car. Like, I should have not got back in the car. And they was like, Meghan, just get back in the car. We almost there. Like, just get back in. So I get back in the car. It's like it's getting worse.
The arguing in the car.
The arguing in the car is getting worse, and I don't want to be in this car no more. Like, because I see it's getting crazy. So I get out the car, and it's like everything happens so fast. And all I hear is this man screaming. He said, dance, and he started shooting. And I'm just like, oh my God. Like, he shot a couple of times. And I was so scared.
So is he in the car shooting from the car, Meghan?
He is standing up over the window shooting. And I didn't even want to move. I didn't want to move too quick. Like, because I'm like, oh my God, if I take the wrong step, I don't know if he can shoot something that's like super important. I don't know if he could shoot me and kill me. Like,
were you afraid?
So that was just one of the small clips that we wanted to pull to kind of get everyone up to speed. And as Q said, B, you brought this to the table. Thank you for that. Could you kind of walk us through what we just watched? And
we watched a Bigfoot tough girl from Houston line her ass off. First of all, you try to tell me your big ass couldn't overpower Tory Lanez just like 5'1"? Tory Lanez was standing over you shooting. The whole argument ensued. According to what Tory Lanez put before he got hit with a gag order, the argument ensues because she found out Tory Lanez was fucking her and fucking everybody else in that car. Tory Lanez gonna put his little wee-wee in every little bitch in that car. And that was the problem she was having with him. Her man cheating on her. So you cannot tell me that was an issue. You cannot tell me he was just shooting like crazy person when there's no gun residue in his hand. They couldn't find gun residue in his hand. They couldn't find proof that he shot anybody, but yet you still accusing this poor man. And then you had the audacity to go on Gayle, and Gayle is already discredited for half of the people that go on her shows are crying. They lying their asses off. From R. Kelly, I think it was R. Kelly. Now it's Meg Thee Stallion and somebody else on her show. They line their asses off. And you sit down there and you dead ass tell me Tory Lanez shot you. Then when she asked you have sexual intercourse with Tory Lanez, you said no, you didn't. Well, clearly there's pictures of you and Tory Lanez and provocative gestures and movements and how Tory Lanez is groping you in public. That's the only way. Only person that grope you like that is if you're fucking each other.
Well, from that clip, from that portion of the interview, right? And gentlemen,
she fake crying, bro. She's a bad actor. She's trying to cry and she can't do it right. She's trying, but she can't cry right.
She was basically saying that from what I just heard is basically she got out of the vehicle and Tory Lanez came out through the top glass, and that's where
No. Whoa. Hold on. She didn't say a name. She said an individual was standing out above me outside of it. Well, listen, we ain't there's no names. You can't indict somebody like that. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on.
You know, she did not say any names. Just remember that she was very clear so that she didn't say any names. She said the two people in the back seat. So now they're gonna have to establish who the two people in the back seat was.
Her and Tory.
You know
they were in the back seat.
Hey, listen. I heard what I heard. I heard what everybody else heard. Two people in the back seat. She ain't say no names because she probably can't say no names.
Now, according to what the court documents say, how she put it, it was her and Tory sitting in the back seat. She was arguing with Tory Lanez, hating on that man, beating that man up because she found out he done fuck Kylie Jenner, he done fucked her best friend, he done fucked her.
All right. So let's try to keep it to the clip, right? Because we know there's like so many different sources of information, right?
So many
let's try to filter it just to this Gayle King interview, right? And basically what she was saying is, you know, Tory Lanez came out of the top window and he just started shooting down at her feet saying "dance, bitch." Right. And so I know you said, how did she let Tory Lanez overpower her when she's bigger than him? But from what she just said, they weren't really next to each other like that. He was shooting from a distance. So there was no opportunity to overpower.
Have you seen Tory Lanez stand up, bro?
No. What I'm saying is from what she just described.
Nearly 4'9", bro.
No, B. What I'm saying is from what she just described, whether it's a lie or not, what she's saying is that she was already outside the vehicle. He was still in the vehicle, came through the moon roof, and was shooting from there. So they weren't like physically next to each other. There was.
He literally can't do that.
All right. So
He's too small to do that, bro.
So basically, from that situation, right? Like, to be honest, you know, for me, I'll give my take on it. You know, just hearing what she was basically saying. Obviously, it sounds convincing, right? You know, for me, I have to wait for the court date. I have to wait for all the evidence to be there. As you guys know, Tory Lanez is on a gag order. He can't really speak to any of this, even if it's happening in real time. He just has to sit there quietly. So I don't really want to jump the gun, and I don't really want to, you know, do all of that. However, clearly she was shot. There was situations where she didn't mention anyone's name, right? There are obviously multiple people in the vehicle, but there are parts in that interview there where she's clearly saying, you know, it was him that did it. telling her to dance, bitch, for whatever the reason. She's saying there was an altercation in the car, but she had nothing to do with it at all. And she said she stepped out of the vehicle twice. The first time she left, and she said that they asked her to come back in. She said she knew she shouldn't have done it, but she went back in, and then boom, which led to the situation, right? So we have all this information from all these different sources. I guess what it's really coming to is, after this interview, does it really sway more towards Tory Lanez did do it, or he had something to do with it? Or do you guys still believe that, this is really just an elaborate fabrication? But what I will say is she was shot. I mean, there's police reports, there's bullet fragments in her foot. I mean, well, whatever it was. Yeah, but I mean,
if you were shot, the bullet hole be in your foot.
But if you so correct me if I'm wrong. If you're shot at, the bullet doesn't hit you, but the fragments of the bullets are able to pierce your skin. So she wasn't shot directly. She wasn't hit directly with the bullet, but clearly she was in the vicinity of the bullet to where the fragments touched her. Right. So let me correct myself. But she does have bullet fragments in her feet.
Yes.
Like that's
according to the report. Yeah.
But also according to the report, the person who had the gun was her friend, not Tory Lanez. The chick had the gun. So the chick had gun residue in her hands when they tested her. Tory Lanez did not, but Tory Lanez still got charged because I guess she said Tory Lanez shot her and Tory Lanez hit her, so they arrested him, but Tory Lanez didn't do it. The big
like you said, we gonna find out all this stuff in the court, and then you know what I'm saying, we gonna get found out. See, my thing with this is
he has a gag order now, because he started putting evidence out. He started proving everything on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram. So they put a gag order on him to make him shut up because he won't stop, because he wouldn't stop blowing up her case.
Yeah, and Tory Lanez is one of those people that he speaks through his music. So if you listen to a few of the songs afterwards, we already know what the situation is. You know what I'm saying? And the problem I have with this story is that these kinds of stories desensitize us to like real victims. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that she's not a victim. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't know. I won't know until the court date. We'll give you a chance, but it speaks volumes. If it comes out that this report was falsified or blown up and it wasn't him, you know what I'm saying? Like we're watching this stuff. We're watching this happen with my man. You know what I'm saying? Depp, Jay Depp. Like, yo, listen, all these years before you got.
I'm sorry. What did Tory Lanez say in his music? What was he saying?
He got the two songs. He got the two songs afterwards.
What was he saying specifically? Just you don't have to tell me the song. Just tell me what
he was sleeping with. Like you could tell, he was sleeping with the friend, and the other one got jealous. And then at the end of the video, you see homegirl kills the girl and buries her in the thing. Like you could see all his music is symbolic of the situation. The three songs right after that. I got you. Give me 2 seconds. I'll get that for you in a second. But the three songs following that, where he couldn't speak, he basically did a response, but he did it in music. So, because like you said, he got a gag order. But listen, you can't say I can't put out music. I could always be metaphoric. Like you could see the symbolism in his music. You can see the symbolism in his music. What was that album? I got you in a minute.
So Q, while Ammo's pulling that info up, I'm pretty sure you watched the whole interview. What was sort of your take from this whole from that specific interview? What was your take on that?
I actually did not get a chance to watch the whole interview, so I can't speak too much on it because I've been traveling. But from what I know and what I saw, quick question, Prado, are you gonna have another clip, or do you have any more clips?
Yeah. There's another one that speaks to something that B pointed out right away.
So what I'll do is let's move on to Dice. I'll watch the rest of the clips. I do have my own take on this, and then I'll talk about it after that because I can't really speak to too much of it because I only saw certain clips. I didn't get a chance to watch all of it.
Copy that. All right, Dice, there's the assist to you.
Well, I mean, for those who've been watching this pod for a while, I mean, y'all know my stance. I've been kind of saying this from the gate that this shit gonna crumble. So, all right, the industry felt this. Their peers felt this before we felt what's really going on. And if you can tell, the whole keep distance from Tory situation stopped.
Yep.
And it started to become a keep distance from Meg. All of that plays a role in all of this shit, whether people like it or not. Right? So public opinion is swayed upon who it's like a game. Right? So like who gonna come out the victor in the public? Because now they're trying to sway it away from what the court system is basically coming out with. It's similar to the Johnny Depp and Amber situation.
Yep.
So, my stance on a specific video that we watch is I didn't see no tears. I do believe that she was harmed. She didn't get shot at. I mean, she didn't get shot, but she did get shot at. I do believe, and it hit something and the fragments went into her foot. Because if not, she would have some type of like wound or like a bullet, like an entry and exit point. She don't have that. She had fragments in her foot. This is like court documented. It's not opinion. And the fact that her friend, she's trying to save her friend, but I don't think she's trying to save the friendship. If you get what I'm saying. And someone had a very interesting take on the situation. I forgot what it was or heard it from, but they're not paying me to say to reference them. So I'm gonna say what they said. Basically, what if throughout all of the situation, it's not who did it, but it's a let's all get out of this shit. Because the gun is the main problem. And it seems like everybody's pulling it away from the gun. Whose gun is it? The whose gun is it is the real fucking problem. Yep. Because it's all going to tie. They're gonna make it all tie into that, or they're trying to like make it escape from that. That's what I feel. Because that's an interesting take on it. Like I feel like everyone's picking a side rather than seeing that. What if it's just 3 black people, 4 black people, in fucking Hollywood? Gun goes off. They don't play that shit out here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we already lucky to even be here. So it's like we gotta try to get out of this situation. Even if I gotta like blame her to take it off her, blame it on him. But he can fight it. She can't fight it if it comes down to it. And I can kind of deal with a loss, but we all gotta be able to scave away some way. It starts to look a little bit like that when you really kind of fix the lens a little bit. It's like, all right, I didn't see it from that perspective before. So I thought I could just bring that to the table.
I have to agree with you there because in that interview, one of the things that I respect her for, right, is that she said with the whole situation going on, you know, police are coming. She, you know, at this time, you know, police are shoot first, ask questions later when it comes to African Americans and things like that. So her number one instinct was to say, you know, when the police approached her, was to say she stepped on glass. Right? She didn't even mention the gun at all.
Nope.
You get what I'm saying? Like that was her thing. Even when she got to the hospital, that was her thing as well. Like, hey, I stepped on glass. And to be honest, the police was ready to let it go.
I don't want to cut you off, but I have one thing that I want to add that I don't think nobody's paying attention to. Did y'all pay attention to the fact that when she got shot afterwards, the cops had her? This is on TV. Like you can go see it on YouTube. They had her like jumping up and like doing certain things to see if she can move. Bro, if a victim is shot, you don't tell them to stand and to move the foot or to kneel. What are you doing? You get them help. So it's like that DUI. Part right there stood out to me more than anything. Everybody's not paying attention to like how they still treated them like normal fucking black people, bro.
Yeah, they treated it like it was a DUI. No, I got you. It's like you were shot, prove it. Type shit. So that's crazy. But you know, she was just saying, you know, she stuck to that story even when she got to the hospital. They looked at everything. She was saying she stepped in glass, and you know, the police officers were basically on their way out. And it's not until, you know, the doctor came in at that exact moment, it was like, hey, there's bullet fragments in your foot. And that's where the whole gun thing came into play. According to what she said in this interview, this is all that I'm going off of for now. Right. So for me, it's sort of like, did Tory do it? I heard. Now, here's the other thing, too, with this friend thing. And to your point, Dice, is basically like, is she really trying to protect the friend but not protect the friendship? Right. Because according to other reports, right, in the past, this case has been going on a very long time. Right. Tory Lanez has no gun residue on him. There's nothing on him at all, but it is on the friend, right? And you have this piece of information. However, do you feel this is Meghan being upset that Tory possibly slept with her friend as well? So this is sort of like revenge on Tory to like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna pin this on you and make you suffer. Which to me, when I hear all of this, that sounds fucking outrageous, because even if you're my friend, yes, my nature is gonna be for me to protect you before my new lover, right? But what the fuck? You're the one actually shooting at me. That goes out the window. I don't see the point in throwing Tory Lanez under the bus for shooting you because you want to protect somebody that was shooting at you in the first place.
But
so it's a little confusing.
But it's also said that the friend is not speaking to Meghan, because the friend said in it. I don't know if it's sure now, but the friend did say somewhere to somebody that it's unfair that she's pinning this on Tory when she knows who really shot her. She knows it wasn't no man who did it. It was said that the friend even said that she did it, but she's still blaming it on Tory. She constantly keep putting on Tory. Tory's lawyer saying it wasn't Tory. The police said it wasn't Tory, but she's saying it's Tory. So therefore, they keep insisting it's Tory Lanez that did it. So far, there's no evidence saying Tory Lanez even did it. That's why they keep pushing the case back, because no proof. Like they really can't prove it, but other than she's saying it's Tory Lanez that shot her.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's funny how they sitting there. It's funny how they sitting there pushing the basically the masses to agree to something, because they know that their client possibly can't really defend herself in the situation. So even if it comes out that Tory Lanez didn't do it, the public opinion is going to go crazy and do whatever they do and have whatever opinion they have on him, and that's the fucked up part about it.
I think the fucked up part about it is if they find out he didn't really do it, her record sales gonna go down. Everybody's gonna isolate her. They're gonna treat her like a piranha, because what she did. She tried to ruin the man's career on purpose. Like right now, Tory Lanez can't put out music about his situation. Tory Lanez can't put out music he want to put out because of this.
So that's what I was looking for. So remember the album Daystar, right? He dropped the album Daystar right after his situation, right? On the album, on the album, he got a song called "A Woman," right? And he referenced specific details that if you just listen to it and you read through the lyrics, you're like, yo, who he talking about? You know what I'm saying? I was looking for somebody, but I found when I seen her in H-Town, my baby, you was D'd up, spotted me, was cooling in my jewelry, I'm freezed up. Like, you know what I'm saying? No, you want to fuck with me. What's up with you? And then you read through the whole thing. He's like, yo, I put my heart in your hands, hoping you hold me once again. How could you do this thing to me, knowing my heart burns like it did? Like, you know who he talking about. You know what I'm saying? And it's not only that song. Like he referenced his situation when he put on when he did the Most High. When you watch that video for Most High, and then the other one was
Slim and something. I forgot it's called Slim and something.
In the air, the in the air joint when he claimed his innocence. He was like, yo, listen, I know I'm good, and yo, he was still, people were still following, and then he started that radio joint on Instagram. He did that. That was before. Yeah. But then the viewership go up, and then he brought it back out again. He brought it back out. Remember, he stopped and then he came back. Wasn't that period of time?
That was before. Okay. That was before the shot. Yeah.
Okay, because I was like, yo, my man was hot. He was up, and yo, listen, he came down for just a split second, and then boom, yeah, the album sales might have not did what it was supposed to do, but then he dropped a mixtape right after that. And look, people was eating that mixtape up. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, you can't talk about it, but yo, music is music. You can take it how you want. You know what I'm saying? You can find the clues if you want.
So for me, right, I want to say where I stand on this as of right now, right?
Before you do that, can you get to the next clip?
Oh, yeah. So the next clip is basically a reference to what how B started. You know, B don't play that. Where she basically talks about their relationship a little bit. what
So also sure she lies about it.
All right, so let's play that real quick.
I really thought that we were all friends, and sometimes I feel like I put the blame on myself because when my mom passed, I just felt like I was looking for some type of family environment, and I was letting so many people in, and I didn't care who it was. I just wanted to feel like I got family and I got people that care about me, and just I could hang out with everybody, and I was just going through it.
What was the nature of your relationship with Tory Lanez? Because he has led people to believe that it was a sexual relationship, that it was that you two were dating. What was the nature?
We were not dating. We were really close. We were friends. We hung out like every day, and his mom passed too. So when I felt like we were bonding over that. And
did you have an intimate relationship with him?
Like sexual?
Yeah. Did you, Meghan, did you have a sexual relationship with Tory Lanez? Yes, that's my question.
I didn't have a sexual relationship with Tory.
So why do you think he's putting out the story that the two of you had a relationship and that you're making the whole thing up?
I think that he is trying to deflect from the fact that he committed a crime.
Tory Lanez pleaded not guilty to assault and weapons charges related to the shooting. We asked his attorney about Meghan's allegations in this story. She responded that they look forward to addressing Ms. Pete's claims, including her inconsistencies, discrepancies, and omissions when his case goes to trial later.
That Bigfoot tough guy's a liar.
Oh, I didn't hear that part. I didn't hear that part where she said because he committed a crime. I missed that part. So you guys are good. All right, B. Go slay the dragon, B. Go ahead.
Hold up, let me correct all right. First of all, everybody knows if a female ain't fucking nigga, the first thing the female, you guys anybody. Yeah, some of y'all here have wives, y'all have girlfriends. Ask your wife, go right now. If she fucking nigga, if she ain't fucking, she ain't gonna take a heartbeat to say hell the fuck no. If she has to think about the answer, she fucked that nigga. And she fucked him multiple times in different areas, in different places, doing the nasty shit. She lying. The Bigfoot bitch is a liar. She lied too fucking much.
Listen, they could have been fooling around, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
No, she just said we didn't do nothing. That means nothing. No kissing, no touching, no licking. No licking, no nicking, nothing. She a liar. That Bigfoot bitch is a liar. That tall giant bitch is a liar. She a liar. She a lying. She lying her ass off.
Have some mercy, man.
She done fucked Tory Lanez. She done fucked the midget, and she knows she did it. She fucked that 5'1" motherfucker. She fucked the nigga, so she probably had to pick that nigga up. That nigga so short.
So Q, let me ask you real quick. How much? I mean, obviously, this is something that's been going on for like over a year now. I guess how much information do you have on it? Well, I guess what the real question is where do you stand on this? Because I know you said you had feedback and things like that, and you had your own personal thoughts. But where do you stand? Do you think Meghan is legit, or is there a possibility that she could be bullshitted?
Well, it sounds. At first, when I heard about it, was last year, and she said she was trying to hide it, and she lied to the cops with all the glass in the foot and whatnot. Turns out she got shot, and she said it was Tory Lanez that did it on the live. I got those clips. I try not to follow the ratchet news because I feel like it just makes me stupider. And these people, I think they should put all of them in the garbage. All of them. Just put them all in the trash to me. But when it comes to, listen, they said there was no residue on his hands. That's I think that that's the proof of the evidence that we should all be talking about. Now, I was always taught that you should believe all women, but if the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard situation is any indicator of what should or shouldn't be, I don't think you should believe everything every woman says, because again, some people will exploit that. Now I saw a bit of the Gayle King in that interview. Sounds like she was lying to me, but that's just my opinion. I could be wrong. I obviously, I need more evidence, and if Tory Lanez did it, you should throw that dude under the jail too. You know, but if she comes out that she was lying, that should be the end of her. I don't think it will, but that should be the end of her. Like you can't just lie. You can't lie to cops, and you can't lie, what do you call it, just to save your reputation or to tear somebody down. What do you call it? People have died because of the lies of other people. You know, plenty of black men are what do you call it, are dead or in jail because of the lies of people, men and women. You know, I'm not trying to make it a man and woman thing. She said she didn't have sex with him. Again, what do you call it? That's again. I don't think it matters. I mean, of course, it plays into the story, but again, she said she didn't. Fine, but what do you call it? Do I believe it? No, because she's already caught in a lie. What do you call it? From what it seems, from what the evidence and from whatever, it always seems that she's already a lie. She's lying. I don't like liars. So that's all I have to say for that. I need more evidence. Plus, I didn't watch it, so I can't speak too much about it. But I know a liar when I see one. I know acting when I see one. Again, some people think that they can just put on some tears and put on the waterworks, and then that's that. And everybody's gonna believe it. I don't think so. This is gonna be long, and it's gonna come out. It looks like it's gonna come out, and she might come out looking really bad after this. And I hope, just to let you know, B, like her record sales from her last record are already down. Okay, she's not that good of a talent of a song. Just saying.
Before I get into serious, gonna slap her with a defamation suit. Watch, she gonna slap her with a defamation suit.
I hope so.
What happens after that shit?
I hope so. It's reckoning. It's time to call all these people out. All of these goofy goobers lying about things and using whatever is happening politically to back them up and to protect them. No, you should. It's time for everybody that's on the opposite side. If they have a case and they are in the right, to shut all this stuff down. This is a really pivotal time in history. All right, and if you're not looking properly, if the Amber Heard and the Johnny Depp and even Will Smith and Jada Pinkett, not that it's the same situation, but there is weird and dysfunctional things happening between men and women, and like you really listen. History is going to teach you. If you're like this is a defining moment. You have to pick a side. All right, either truth or whatever goofy ideology you believe in. And with that, I'll pass it on to you, gents. What do you think? Am I wrong? Did I get it wrong?
I think everyone on this pod. I think we've even talked about it before. I definitely feel strongly about this. I don't fuck with women that abuse the laws and powers that are put in place to protect women in order to further their own bullshit agenda. We've seen too many cases of this. Too many men suffer. Too many guys go to jail for shit that they didn't do. We've spoken about many topics that actually pertain to that, and have other topics that show exactly that. I'm just gonna go and say, right now where I stand, it's multiple points, right? Dice pointed out that yes, there was a period in time where everyone was kept away from Tory Lanez, right? Talking about celebrity people where their brands can be hurt by being seen with them and things like that, right? Obviously, that started to fade away. Another reason why I'm sort of on the Tory Lanez side of things is because if you do listen to that album that he dropped, like you said, a ton of music speaks to it. Another thing that I got from his music in that period of time, right there in that moment, is clearly he still has feelings for her. You can listen to a song called Solar Drive. We don't need to get into the lyrics, but just there's plenty of music in there that if you listen to it, you like, bro, like you over here still talking about you in love with this girl and you wondering why she did what she did. So clearly there's something there. Someone that is 100% guilty is not going to go out of their way to in that depth to create content in order to voice their side, because they know they can't really speak the straight facts, right? Watching this interview, looking at her, you know, and it's funny, we all joke about this, and I think B, you made this joke as well, where it was like everyone that goes on that Gayle's King, you know, has an interview with her, it always turns up that, you know, that they're full of shit. And
you see what's on fire? Look at R. Kelly. Look at R. Kelly. Look at Kelly with it. And look at this. That's a small letter. Come on, man. I think this is on purpose, bro. Like, now, you know niggas told me to show the lie.
Now, what I will say is I'm with Q 100%. I think we've all actually said this. People need to be tossed under the jail. Like, you literally almost cost him his career. The fact that he was able to still persevere regardless of that claim and still put out music and still maintain his fans, if not gain more, and still come back to the light says a lot. That could have crumbled his entire thing and erased it from the history of music, and we would have lost yet another great artist when it comes to creating that content. His personal life and antics, I'm not speaking to that, but I'm speaking to the art. She needs to, everybody, specifically women in this case, when you're using the law and you're using, you know, the Black Lives Matter movement, when you're using the Protect Black Women movement, and you're doing all of this, and you have everybody ganging up on this guy, which is why Tory Lanez says, now when you guys want to fuck with me, the price is going to be doubled, right? Everyone is basically excommunicated, you know, the guy and threw him in the garbage. And you have great women, you know, you have the Rihannas, you have Taraji, you know, you have all these women coming in and standing behind you, and I'm all for it. But goddamn, if it comes out that you lied about all of this for some bullshit, you need to do jail time. He definitely needs to sue her. He definitely needs to take some of that money away, and she definitely deserves to lose it all. I'm tired of seeing a situation where a woman could do something to this extent, and it's like, oh, she lied, and it's just like, oh, okay, no harm done. All right, cool. Tory, you're cleared. But Tory has already lost what he lost. He's already dealt with what he dealt with. And I don't feel that she should be able to just walk away and continue her career without any repercussions. She should lose almost everything she has, in my personal opinion, to be that example for the future, for it not to go down. And again, this is not a woman versus man thing, but it's getting really annoying with all these stories of these men that have to go through the bullshit because of that. So that's sort of where I stand. Again, until the court case comes out and Tory's able to speak, and, you know, we get like a Johnny Depp Amber Heard situation where they're able to provide the evidence and everything, you know, fine. But right now, this is the side that I'm on.
Well said. Well said. All right. What's the next topic?
The next topic tonight, and my apologies because this thing just doesn't want to load up. But Q brought this topic to the table, where basically the conversation came up where is, should you wait 90 days to have sex, right? And usually, well, obviously 99% of the time, I think it's women that implement any type of time restriction rules when it really comes to that, right? I'll give the women that. And I wish I could play the clip, but for some reason it's not loading up. But, I mean, pretty straightforward, gentlemen. How do you guys feel about that? Should you wait? Everybody is like, shit.
you notice how the room is quiet, right? You know how the room is quiet, right?
No.
I don't see that.
I'll take a swing. I'll take a swing.
Let me swing.
You want to swing first? I go for it, man. Go for it. You already got one dragon. You gonna lay down another one?
Bro, I don't see no. I do this all the time. When I start first with a shorty, bro, I'll make you wait as long as I feel like you should wait.
Wait, you're saying that you make women wait? Like that's a rule that you implement?
Yes.
I mean, hey,
I make you wait, because I'm not gonna waste my time and my talent on some bit. First of all, if you don't have your pH balance right, I'm not gonna want to touch you. So I gotta make sure that's right. I gotta make sure you're the right person for me to waste my time. Because if you mix your energy with a woman that's not worth your time, bro, and her energy is not right, and her aura's not right, bro, and then you go touch on her, bro, you want to get all her bad luck to you. I don't want that shit. I gotta make sure you're the right person. I'm gonna lay down next to you. I don't want to lay down next to you, bro, if your breath stink in the morning. I don't want to. What if your wig cap stink in the morning, bro? What if you take your makeup off, bro, and you look like me in the morning, bro? I don't want that. I gotta know everything about you before I touch you. And
so,
I make you wait.
B, what's the longest you ever made a woman wait?
2 days.
Yo, Ammo's face is exactly where I'm at right now.
2 weeks.
Ammo's face, everything is where I'm at right now with it.
Why'd you make her wait 2 weeks? And 2 weeks is not that long a time.
I just say 2 weeks. See, you're not
2 weeks is at 90 days.
Yeah, word.
2 weeks.
Word.
Would you make a woman wait 90 days?
2 years.
You made her wait 2 years?
Yes.
Damn.
Oh.
Why did it take so long?
Yeah, listen.
No, let me answer. What?
I have to make sure she's right for me, bro. I'm not, bro. At the age I'm at right now, I'm not looking for a quick fling. I want a chick that's gonna be right for me, that I could build with, that I can start a family with.
I understand. I understand, but why? Like, what happened in those 2 years that you were like, well, I was gonna do it, but hold up. Red flag. I think I gotta work on something. Like, why did you make her wait 2 years? Like, why did it have to be 2 years? Like, what had to happen? This is fascinating.
I have to know what kind of person she is. How she gonna act? How she acts? How she is? What kind of person she is? Is she money hungry? Is she a gold digger? Is she desperate? Is she fucking other niggas? What kind of person she is?
No.
If I don't know who you are, if I can't see who you
are. No, BB.
Yo, did he just say fucking other niggas?
BB, hold on.
If he said fucking other niggas, you are creating an environment for her to go fuck other niggas.
Hold on, guys.
Okay.
We're getting off topic. You boys, focus. This one woman that you made wait for 2 years. I'm asking specifically.
It's not only one woman. It's been multiple. I do that all the time, bro.
All right. What? Okay. The last one. Why? What happened that you had to wait 2 years to figure out? Okay, I guess I can do it now. What happened? Like what? Why did you make her?
When we started dating.
Yes.
It was right before Corona. We started in February before lockdown.
Right.
So after then was lockdown. Niggas can't do shit. Niggas can't go nowhere.
So that's not you. That's not you. That's not you voluntarily making her wait. No. That is a circumstance that prevented you from actually executing, what you wanted to do.
I was gonna make her wait 6 months. My 6 months, no matter what. But the 6 months turned out to be 2 years because she kept on pissing me off. So I felt like,
God,
what did you do to piss you off?
Yo, bro. I get pissed off easily, bro. Any little thing, bro. Anything you say to me, little snippy comment. Oh, you making me wait too damn long. I'm tired of waiting for you. It pisses me off. Like, why can't you wait? What you in a rush for? Like, you can't wait.
I gotta jump in.
Yeah, go ahead.
I gotta jump in. All right, listen. The question is, should you wait 90 days? Right now, here's my problem with that. Right?
Yo, Q, let me get a glass.
Why is there even a timestamp on there? Why is there even a timestamp on there? You know what I'm saying? There's people that you meet that you got instant chemistry with. What do you do with that? I'm gonna wait 90 days to see if it fizzles out. Like, yo, nah. But that's not how relationships work, man. Relationships work when something sparks. You're supposed to keep fanning the flame so the spark could keep going. And you know what I'm saying? Whether you get into a relationship, whether you have sexual relations, whether it's a conversation, whatever it is, there's something that you got to continue to fan the flame. Now, if it's going to end up being long term, that's something totally different. You know what I'm saying? That's something totally different. But you ain't never went out to the club one night and then met somebody that was just fine and bad in the moment, and they just had a relationship in the moment, and then we ain't talking after it disappeared. Was it not worth it? Like, in what instance is it not worth it? Like, there's some people, yes, you should wait. Some people should wait. You know what I'm saying? Because, like you said, you're right. There is a transference of energy, and it could be destructive. But That don't apply to all cases. Sometimes it's just, yo, all right, boom, I'm out there, boom, I'm here. This is the energy I'm inviting, and it's here. You know what I'm saying? Like my man Q like to say, sometimes you got to strike while the iron is hot. That's it. That's it.
But sometimes the iron burns.
Listen, bro. Listen. Oh God, man. Listen.
Yo, I'm weak. All right, can I just say this, right? And Dice, you know what? I'm not gonna say that part because Dice actually just brought it up, so I'm gonna leave that for Dice. Dice, okay, right? B, you just turned this whole thing into a we gonna question B situation, right?
Yes, words.
All right, as a man, I'm gonna sit here and say, at least this is my opinion, right? Again, most of these time restrictions come from the women's side of things. I have rarely, and B, you are the special case,
the rare exception.
Yes, I have rarely ever heard a male say, "Yo, I'm going to make this woman wait." Usually, whenever the woman is ready to go and she's given the cues and here's the opportunity, we will attack. That's what we do as men. We are conquerors. Here is the open land. Here is the whether depending on how fast she allows us to do what we're doing, that will sort of dictate where I see us going, right? If this is like a first night, first date club, I don't have any plans of being in a relationship with that person. I'm not saying it can't happen, but that is not my intention. But if it's someone that I meet, we go on a few dates, we go on 2, 3 dates, 4 dates, and then it sort of slides its way in there. That's different. I look at that completely different opposed to someone I just smashed in like 4 hours, right?
Yeah.
So, but again, I don't ever see, and I'll speak for myself, I've never implemented any 90-day rule of anything. I was just always the gentleman willing to wait for the woman, right? Now, and again, I'm trying not to step on that 2-year thing because Dice threw it out there. I'm gonna let Dice get you on this.
I know Dice is about to go in. Go ahead, Dice, man.
I can see him too.
I just want to understand. I want to understand, bro. How does it get to a point? You did explain by saying the whole COVID situation. That makes a lot of sense. But taking it outside of that, 6 months to figure out the chick. Here's the reason why I have a problem with that. I feel like as a man, even as a woman, it's your job to figure this person out in a quicker period of time. This is not supposed to be this long extent. Why? Because if they don't fit the bill, you've just wasted your fucking time on this person.
Yes.
And whatever delicacies that you had to present to this particular person that you really want inside of your life, you didn't waste it on that particular person who's just a passing soul. And just like what Jimmy was saying, if it's somebody that just, the spark just happened and it's just a moment, it's just, a stepping stone, not to say it like that, no disrespect, but for both ends, it could be a stepping stone. Someone you could just figure something out with. Oh, yo, this position was crazy. Yo, in the stall, I don't like it. It's uncomfortable. I'm never doing it again. You know what I'm saying? Yo, in a movie theater, that shit was nuts. Never gonna do it again, but I just wanted to do it just to do it. It's weird shit that sometimes happens. You just kind of want to like explore life. I feel like what you're talking about is like choosing not to want to explore life. Yo, part of being a young man for me was trying to explore life. Like, where can we not do this? Fuck that. I'm trying to, nigga, I fucked on a school bus, nigga. On a yellow school bus. Just because. Nigga, I fucked on an elevator, nigga. Just because. There ain't no purpose to it. There ain't no motherfucking reason behind it. It's like, yo, I did that shit. That was nuts. I don't even know how I did it. I don't know how we made it work, but it happened.
How you do it, when a guy likes a girl a lot, and he's on the back of a school bus.
Yo, Khan.
Yo, all right, but nah, yo, let me finish. Let me finish up though. Nah, the reason why I'm saying what I'm saying is because it's like, again, like what Prada was saying. Yo, when you a young lion, bro, you out there to hunt, bro. It's like you ain't really thinking about this other shit. Now, as you grow up as a man, you start to understand the difference between, yo, this is just something for the moment, or this is something for life. Okay, now what I want for life, I gotta figure that out. And in the midst of figuring that out, you gotta hold on while I do what I gotta do. That doesn't mean I'm waiting to fuck. I'm just calm and cool, just like Prada said, handling my business, dealing with what I gotta do with. Until you give the cue, like, you know what, it's about that time. It's like, all right, cool, let's do what we do. But as a young man, girls were telling me, yo, bro, why you ain't pressed up on me? I was at your crib 2 nights. Like, how long am I gonna wait for you to push up on? Like, you gonna get this pussy or what? And I'm like, what's going on here? Like, all right, cool. So I don't know. I was a little confused with that.
Let me jump into this one, boys. So, I'm sorry. Go ahead. You had something to say?
No. Go ahead. You gonna find this funny as fuck when you're done. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I think, like, again, B, if you need 2 years, that's fine. Whatever. I think anybody should put whatever time in with their body, right? Like, if a woman says you gotta wait 90 days, that's fine. Wait 90 days and you're gonna date her and she needs to find out how. That's cool. I think it's a little goofy because, like Dice said, I believe that you should figure out a person if you want to be with the person as soon as possible. You see if you're a mix, if you match, if your goals are the same, if you guys can vibe on the same thing, if you like each other. I mean, obviously, if you're dating somebody, clearly you're going to like them, unless you're. If you're not, I think you should have that conversation ASAP, like, because because you might be getting hosed, but I've always been of the mind that if it's in 1 date or if it's in 10 dates, sure, whenever it happens, it happens. But also if a girl tells you you have to wait 90 days, that's fine. You're dating. You can also just date other girls that will not make you wait 90 days. And you'll be fine, because I think sex is a very important part of every relationship. A very, very big part. Not the most important, but it's important enough. I just find it very odd as a man, because I've never heard of a man making any girl wait 2 years. I think you should figure that out ASAP. And if she's bothering you, get rid of her. There's plenty of other chicks out here. There's 3.5 billion.
You're not saying
B, you're a fascinating person. You're a fascinating person. There's nobody like you, my brother. I have so many questions. Because this question started out one thing, that went totally left. It went totally left with B. Holy, my brother. B is the first.
Yo, B, hold up, wait, hold up. Yo,
hold on, real quick. Wait, hold on. I'm so sorry. Shout out to Khan. Khan is in the comments.
That's what I was about to do. Hold up. Wait. Yo, Khan, you gotta stop, man. You know what I'm saying? My man got me on the floor right now. Yo, B, we not laughing at you. This dude Khan, and see, but see, for me, I want you to, your son. Yo, Khan, hold up. Let me put my serious face on. Listen. Like there's nothing there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Even though the idea is a little, it's a little foreign to us. Yeah, I know dudes that made women wait. The 2 year joint hit me hard. You know what I'm saying? When you said 2 years, that hit me hard. You know what I'm saying? 6 months is a little bit more manageable. And I was like, all right, you know what I'm saying? But we talking in the instance of just dating. Like if you're just dating regular, like if you're a serial dater or you're someone that dates, like that's who that question is primarily for. You know what I'm saying? Now, what if you do meet your future wife, right? And boom, y'all click on the second date, and she's like, "Yo, I want to go smash." You not smashing? Like,
no.
But you click.
No, hold up. So, all right. So you rush into that person. You gonna do that with that person. Then all of a sudden you're not in a relationship. You get a situationship. I don't want to, bro.
But you have control. But you have control of that. It don't listen. You have control of that. You know what I'm saying? You acting like, yo, listen. If I didn't wait 90 days, damn, I'm fucked. I'm locked in. Like no. Sometimes people, it happens. Like okay, boom. I get it. I notice it. I'm not. Listen. Don't change your ways for us, brother.
I'm not changing.
I get it. I get it 100%. I get it 100%. But I'm the question is the question the validity of the question is what's at hand here. Should you wait?
Yes.
If you make it to 90 days, sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, sure.
If you can't make it to, bro, honestly, my thing is that if she can't make it to 2 years to wait for me to be ready to touch you, because I'm not gonna start rushing to go touch you. I don't know.
See, but if she makes you wait, all right, that's different. But now you making her wait?
Bro, I've been sexually active since I was 13. My first time was with a 21-year-old, bro. I done did it, had it, I done been everywhere, bro. I done it in the movie theaters, in amusement parks, school, in gym class.
Yeah.
I done in the boys' bathroom, the girls' bathroom, bro. I done it all, bro. I done had thoughts, I done had channel strippers, I done had porn, bro. I don't care. If you can't wait 2 years for me to be ready to touch you, you're not the one. I'm at the age where I look for them.
You know what? Let's get into this, right? Because we said fuck it, B. We just gonna get in your business. I feel like that's just the way we just gonna do this. All right. So before I even get into any of it, right? Let's be clear, right? Everyone, it's your body. You're entitled to whatever rules you want to set for your body, right?
Yeah.
For me personally, if a woman tells me I have to wait 90 days or more for her, that is completely up to me if I want to oblige by those circumstances, right?
Yeah.
But I feel in those situations, a lot of communication has to happen, right? Because as humans, we have needs, right? And the reason why I think we're having a hard time with the 2 years thing, B, is because one of the things you said was, and this is what Dice alluded to earlier, where you were saying, you know, if she can't, you got the reason you make her wait 2 years is because you have to figure out who she is, you know, what's going on. Is she a cheater? Is she fucking other guys, right? And I'm gonna stop right here at the fucking other guys part. Let's parentheses on this one. The fucking other guys, we're humans. We have needs, especially if you are sexually active. You know, sex feels good, right? There's not many humans, women included, right, that can say, yo, I'm gonna just take a 2-year break just because. So if this is someone that's sexually active and they have needs that need to be met, and you're telling them they need to wait 2 years for you, you can't go. And if she decides in that 2 years to go and fuck someone else, you're sort of inviting that issue to your doorstep, just like Dice said. Because
I'm not, bro.
Because you don't. I'm just gonna say this to you, right? I don't think you need 2 years to figure out if someone is a cheater or not. The fact that I understand you could go out on dates. There's other things of intimacy. There's other ways you can occupy your time with one another. But at some point, and you said you do this with everybody. So and you also mentioned once upon a time ago that you were in a 4-year relationship. So to my understanding, you're meaning the first 2 years you guys didn't do anything sexually, and then in the last 2 years, that's when you guys really started getting it in, right?
But I did.
I see some inconsistencies here. I'm on your ass now.
No,
hold on.
I'll give her a little lick. I'll give her a lick. I'll leave her.
Then that is sexually entertaining. What I'm saying is, if a woman tells me I gotta wait 2 years and I know I'm sexually active, I'm gonna honestly tell, and which I'm assuming this is what they do to you. Like, hey, B, I respect what you're telling me, but there's no way in hell I can wait 2 years to have sex with you.
Bitch, you can go.
Then and which is fine. But you say you still end up in the relationship. So how do you think she's filling that need?
Bro, if she says she can't go, and I find out, all right, during the time I told you away from me, you will mess somebody else. But when I'm gonna tell you straight up, okay, you can go. I found out you were fucking with so and so.
I guess so.
Hold on. I think you're missing the point.
Time out, boys. Time out. Check this out. If you don't have sex with a girl, she's not your girlfriend. She's just your friend. Okay? That you talk to. If a girl has you, hold on, because part of being in a relationship with somebody is sexual relation.
Hold on, B. Let him tell you.
If part of being with somebody and making and trying to figure out if you want to build something, things have to happen sexually, right? In this society, this is not 1810, okay? Right? You know, we don't go by the old rules. You date, and in dating, you relate, you have relations, and that equates to sexual sometimes. A lot of the times, most of the time. If not, that is not a relationship. That is just a friend that you have in the wings. If you have an issue with that person and you want them to wait, my question to you is, are you not having sex for 2 years?
No, I'm not. Ooh. I'm not.
So when you were dealing with those girls, you weren't having sex with nobody else?
Bro, I know how to be celibate, bro. I don't mind being celibate. I don't mind not going 2 years, 6 months, a year, bro. 6 years without no girlfriend, no sex. I don't mind, bro.
Bullshit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Bro,
yeah, that's crazy.
No,
get out of here, bro. I don't believe you. No, get out of here.
No, I'm for real.
All right, hold on. You know, Mr. Lawyer.
I'm sorry.
Hold on, gentlemen. Dice, go ahead, Dice. Dice, I know you got something you want to get off your chest, Dice. Go ahead, get it off your chest.
6 years. 6 years is that shit is life changing. Do you understand?
No.
Do you know what a kid can consume in 6 years? No. Like, do you know what happens to like businesses in 6 years? Like, bro, do you understand how the world operates within 6 years?
See,
man, the shit
don't know the story behind it though.
Is crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie, 6 years is pushing it.
Y'all gotta understand the story behind it. This is the reason
why I'm saying that. That is the most selfish shit I've probably.
No.
Y'all gotta selfish. He said selfish.
This man's mangoes is tight, bro.
Dice connection froze again, man. He's look that McDonald's Wi-Fi, man.
Son, yo, 6 years is selfish, bro. That shit is selfish, bro. No. You gotta understand. No, bro. Hold on. Bro, it's selfish, bro. Because for anybody to make somebody wait 6 years is the most self-centered shit I've ever heard in my life.
I was by myself.
That's some self-centered shit, bro.
No, I ain't said before the shit I was with now.
No. What I'm saying is this.
Bro,
I'm not saying if you by yourself. I'm saying for anybody to be in something considered to be called a relationship and makes another person wait anywhere near the terms of 2 years and fucking 6 years, you are a selfish human being.
That's crazy.
That's like literally watching someone be broke, right? That's like watching someone be broke, and they're like, "Yo, I don't mind being broke, but I'll prefer to get money at a fluent pace. Like, why we can't do that? It's like, nah, I gotta know how you are with money, man,
bro.
And I'm gonna spend money and do how I do. I don't. If it don't bother you, it don't bother you. You know what I mean? If you can spend, you can. But you gotta just be broke for 6 years for me to figure out if you even know how to do this. You gotta be broke for 2 years. You gotta be broke for a year.
Hold on. Maybe we need to. I think we all as men, right? Again, it's not normal practice for us to set any type of time standard rule. If I meet you in the club and you ready to get it in, listen, by all means, let me grab a Magnum from the corner store and let's find the hotel room, right? This is just how, I'm just saying how most men would operate, right? We don't have that reservation. What was it that happened to you specifically for you to feel that you needed to set a 2 year? Because I feel like if you meet someone, you guys like each other, you go on a few dates. I think like after a month or two, you should already kind of have an idea of like, yo, am I going to take this person serious? Yo, I enjoy being around this person. Let's take it to the next level. Because waiting 2 years, you can find out a lot of. It's like you've wasted your time, right? What if you have sex with her and she's terrible, and you would have discovered that in the first 6 months had you been more willing, right? Let's say the same thing with the 2 years. Let's say she has all these annoying habits that you would have been able to figure out in the first 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months. But because you decided to, what do you do? I guess why did you create the 2 year rule? That's the first thing.
Is it a is it a religious thing?
No. He don't have a 2 year rule. He has a 6 month rule. He just happened to do 2 years because of the COVID. So
no. It's more of a like it could go from 6 months to 2 years depending on how I feel about you. But because of what I went through my last relationship and the last shit I dealt with, bro, I feel like anything after this, bro, that bitch was toxic. I mean, she was just toxic and just it almost broke me, bro.
Yeah, but B, you understand what, like, but what does that have to do with the new girl? Why are you making her pay for the sins of somebody else?
Yes.
Yes. Anybody after the last year I dealt with, bro, and my best friends can contest this, bro. After what the last year did to me, bro, she drove me to fucking addiction, bro. After that shit, bro, that mental state happened, bro. I have to get away. I have to find a way, bro, to not base my relationship on a sexual activity with any chick at all, bro.
I understand. I understand that, B.
I felt I needed that.
But check this, B. I'm sorry. I get what you're saying. But my question is this, right? If you started dating a girl, right, and she was the right girl for you, right? She was like, you could tell that she's Miss B. She likes playing 2K. She wants to make you, your pancakes. She wants to comb your hair. She wants to treat you right. And you figure out, all right, cool. She's not about the games, right? And she tells you, well, what do you call it? I can't call you my boyfriend, because the last guy I was with, hurt me in this way, or I can't have sex with you, and even if you're ready, because my last friend, my last boyfriend did this, that, and a third to me. I couldn't deal with somebody like that, because that's not fair. Don't you think that would be unfair? Like, if you're a good guy and you're trying to do the right things, do you see what I'm saying? Like, do you think it's fair for her to hold, all of her relationship past and then put that on you? Do you think that's healthy? Do you think that's fair, B?
I don't think it's fair. I think it's that's what you feel like you gotta do it. Do what you feel like is right. Do what you feel like you think is gonna fix your mindset, bro.
But is it fair?
I never said it was fair.
No, but again,
life is not fair though.
But hold on. But you're right. But when you relate people, you're right, life isn't fair. But life is not supposed to be fair. Mm-hmm. But the people you keep in your circle, in your life, and you want to and you want to have relations with, you should be more than fair. Do you not believe that? You should.
I was being fair though.
Huh?
I was being fair.
That's not fair.
I felt like
not fair. You just said that's not fair, bro.
Not fair.
No. From the beginning, she knew what I went through my last relationship. She knew how it turned out, how it happened, how I dealt with it, how I got.
All right. So can I stop you there, B? B, hold on. Hold that thought right there, right? So because she knew that you know, the last relationship you was in, the woman destroyed you, drove you to addiction and did all of this stuff, right? She knew this. You told her, hey, I need 2 years to see, if this is truly going to work, right? And she still decided to date you, right? Which means she agreed to the initial terms, right? And and again,
she didn't know it was gonna take, honestly, she never knew it was gonna take 2 years.
All right, she knows
gonna be some time to wait, but she never knew 2 years.
Okay, so therefore, what you did there wasn't fair, because you should have laid that on the table right then and there, right? Because if I meet a woman,
2 years ago, I didn't know Corona was gonna happen. Corona happened in 6 years.
But that's what I'm saying. He don't have a 2-year rule. His minimum, his rule is 6 months.
Listen. I understand the pandemic shut shit down, but we're talking about it shut businesses down. It shut open spaces down. It didn't shut down sex. Like, we got to cut that out. You can still get to wherever you got to get to have sex. It didn't shut down Uber. It didn't shut down. You could get in a cab. You can get on a train, a bus. You just have to wear a mask. Like, you act like the pandemic said no sex. The pandemic didn't say that,
bro. I never stopped having sex in the pandemic. I'm sorry.
That it stopped. So you can't really keep saying it's the pandemic. Now, I understand you were hurt. And everybody is really entitled. If you felt the way and you went through a lot, you may put in, like, you know what, I did it this way, and this is how it ended up. So let me put some new things into effect. But if you're not communicating that with her right off the bat, that you got to understand, in our generation, we're in our 30s right now. Some of us, we're about to touch 40. Our generation, we don't move fast, but we move fast, right? If you understand what I'm saying. We may say, hey, we're not going to have sex on the first date, but by the 5th, 6th date, somewhere around that mark, on average, it's gonna be in the air. You're gonna have to. It's not always walking her to her car or dropping her off at home, and there's no kiss, there's no peck. You have to figure out if you have that kind of chemistry from the beginning. Am I attracted to this person sexually? Yes, this person can be great all day, but am I attracted to this person sexually? Maybe after a month, 2 months, you're like, damn, I wonder how this person is in bed. Like, these are things you got to figure out from the gate. Some women will have this rule where it's like, hey, I will not have sex until I'm married. And that is a religious thing. And if you feel that woman is worth the wait, you will wait. There's nothing wrong with what you're saying. But you're not saying 2 years until you're married, right? So at least I can say if you were working towards marriage and okay, we're going to get married and that's where we do it. You got to understand, like most relationships, and women do grade us on this, sex is a big part of it, right? And if she's already sexually active, I don't think it's fair, especially if you're going to be with her, to be like, hey, I know you're used to having sex on a regular basis, but with me, you're going to have to wait some unforeseen amount of time. And I understand you were hurt, B, and I get that. But how many times has us men on this panel have to date a woman that says, hey, the last guy I was with didn't treat me right? And we sit here and say, listen, we're not that other guy. You can't penalize us for what the man did. We understand if you have a few safeguards in place now, but it's very rare that a woman would even make you wait 2 years. I've never seen it. I've seen some conservative girls, and it kind of is sexy too, because it's like, damn, you're not a slut. You're not gonna let me smash on the first night. I get that. Maybe a month from now, okay, that's great. But let's figure out what we are. While we're not having sex, are we an actual couple? Are we working towards this? Or are we just friends with benefits? Are we just dating and we have other people we're talking to? Because if I have another woman on the side and I'm having sex with her, you damn right I can wait your 90 days. It is what it is. And if I feel I want to entertain it, then great.
190 days.
Whatever the hell 2 years is. I mean, I guess the person just has to be worth it. And B, I'm definitely not saying you're not worth the wait of 2 years. I'm not saying that at all. But I've been hurt myself, bro, as a man. And I think that 2-year rule that you're applying to, that applies when we're kids. We're like 13, 14, and we're dating a girl, but we're not there yet. And then we have sex when we end up getting older. That's the only time I can see, it took us 2 years to have sex. But as 18, 19, 20, 21, I know you're saying you're 30 years old now, but what were you doing in your entire 18 to 30? Did you have that same...
I've been a lot of sex, bro. I've been having since I was 13.
Okay, so this rule is new for your 30s as of right now.
Yeah, it started when I was like 31.
B, does sex not feel good?
Yes, it was amazing, bro. I'm really good at it, but I just don't get... I just feel like if you can wait for it, you won't get the time of your life. But if you can't wait, fuck you. Go ahead, bye.
Listen, I can go a while without sex. I'm not saying I can't. I could probably do like a good month bit. I could do a month jail time, maybe 2 months. Depends. But I got to be super focused on something else. I'm working. I'm getting money. I have to be so preoccupied. But at some point, you gonna wake up in the morning with your boy, and he gonna be like, "Yo, bro, we got to go do something about this." Yes. There's no way you go I'm just saying, as a man, I'm not saying there's no man out there that's thinking like you, unless you in Tibet somewhere, bald headed, and you practice a certain religion or something that I can see. But if you're saying it has nothing to do with religion, it has nothing to do with anything, I'm just saying you're setting yourself up for failure. You probably missed out on so many great opportunities. You probably missed out on your girl because you have that rule in place. And it's not she didn't wait for you because, and I think you're saying if you can't wait, then you're no good. And I think that's not the way to go about it, because we got to understand we're human beings.
No, if she came and she wasn't the one. The one that's for you is gonna wait.
No. You see, you can't say that. You can't. You see, if someone, let's say you made a 2-year rule, right? And she was sticking around for 7 months, but she's like, God damn, bro, like I need an orgasm. Like, you have to see the effort in the 7 months. You can't just say, well, you didn't last the 2 years. Too fucking bad. The fact that the person even attempted to try to go about, I'm trying to even be real serious right now. And real quick, I just really want to pinpoint something. B, I found it very funny that we have Khan here from Khan's podcast. Khan, welcome to the pod. How you doing?
Yeah.
Nice.
What's happening?
Khan was the one giving the comments, and it's so funny, B, you're funny because you were actually responding to the comments with comments. That would be
Oh my God.
Bro, he answered the question. I gotta answer him.
So
yo, man, that's way too long, man. You know what I'm saying? That's way too long to wait for anything. You know what I'm saying? If you're waiting for a movie, if you're waiting for a video game, if you're waiting for an album to drop, you know what I'm saying? And once you know, if you get notified about it 2 years prior, yo, that's a long time of anticipation, my nigga. Yeah. And you pushing somebody needs back 24 months, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? You definitely you're inviting them to say, well, fuck it. I got needs. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go handle them needs. You feel me?
Then
like I don't know what you doing.
That's for her. She go stay with that person. Stay with him.
You could be missing the opportunity of somebody you could be destined to be with just by making them wait 24 months.
If she's destined, she will wait.
That's a selfish way. That's a selfish way of thinking, though. It's not just your mind when you involved with a woman. It's your mind together. You know what I'm saying? And then especially for sex, that's a big bond for women. You know what I'm saying? That's a bigger bond than us.
Yep.
That's how they express themselves is through sex. You feel me? So if they wait 2 months, that's big ups. You know what I'm saying? That should be saluted. That should be, you feel me, granted with some sex after 2-3 months. You talking about 2 years, my nigga. That shit is crazy. My nigga, kids come out the womb and walk after 10, 11 months.
Yo, why you keep saying that?
It's blowing my mind, yo.
That's what killed me. That shit right there killed me. When he said that, I said, yo, you're right. God damn.
It's logically not making sense in my head, yo, that a child takes its first steps and balance on its own in 10 to 12 months, and you make a woman wait 2 years, yo, before giving them an orgasm.
B, let me ask you a question. What is it? How much? I feel like, and again, B, you're the starter. You're the starter tonight, man. We're just gonna take the pod for you, right? We're gonna get in your business, like I said.
Yeah.
What? All right, like my wife, right? It didn't take me 2 years to realize what I was dealing with, what I was getting into, what I liked about her, what I didn't like about her. And I feel like when you are in a relationship with a woman, whether it's a serious thing or it's a situation, right? I feel like you're gonna gather more than enough information way before the 2 years. Definitely. So is it that you're talking to her once a week, once a month? That's
the thing too. Yeah.
What is it? What is it? And what information are you gathering in the 2 years that you need? Like, what is it that you need 2 years to gather that you couldn't do in 3 months?
Yes.
Because listen, when you start in a relationship, you are in lovey-dovey. I don't care if you thugging. I don't care what you are. In those first 1, 2, 3 months, you are in each other's face 24/7. You're texting 24/7. You're calling 24/7. You're hanging out 24/7. So in those 3-4 months, those first, let's say the 90 days, what is it that you can't learn in those 90 days that you need 2 years to obtain?
I had corona. I couldn't talk to her, bro. I was sick. I had
Corona. You take a 15-day. What is it? 14 days. You by yourself. You be all right.
I had corona the first few months we started talking. So I was locked in my room. Then the lockdown happened. So basically,
wait, you had corona for months?
No, for like the first 2-3 months. I was going through it, bro. I had corona right before 2020, right after, right before Easter. When the lockdown happened, I had corona. I couldn't leave my room. I was stuck in my room.
So what about the phone conversations? What about phone conversations? What about FaceTime? She was checking
on me. She was doing all that.
But I'm saying, weren't you able to learn anything about her through the phone conversations?
Bro, I knew her from high school, so I know if any.
God damn.
B, you killing me. B, you killing me. You already know the girl, and you
so
still
you already knew her from high school, and she still had to wait 2 years.
Hold on.
Yo, next topic.
Yes, can I say something?
Where's my weed?
Of course.
I need to roll another joint, man.
All right.
That shit. Wow.
All right. So B, I'm going to say this, and I want you to know, B, you're my man, B. But take this as a prophecy. If you do this and you keep on this path, you are going to be alone forever.
Yes.
Well,
forever.
It is what it is.
And we're better together.
That's as real as you can get, for real.
We're better together, homie. Like you gotta get past whatever goofiness that like your ex put you through, because they put you through it.
That hurt my heart.
You have to take responsibility that you were part of that in some way. Not saying that's your fault, but you took part in that. And in order for you to move past it, obviously you talk to your buddies, talk to your friends, talk to somebody professional, but you have to move past that, or else she wins, because she's like, well, I messed this guy up so much that he can't even talk to any other. Like he's got these girls on a 2-year regimen,
Yeah.
I'm saying you gotta consider that, because
meanwhile she out here fucking niggas in a week.
Yeah, you're literally like setting yourself up for failure. And again, like not all women are like this. So you gotta like give the ones that actually want to do the right thing a shot. And that's all I gotta say about that.
Damn. That just hurt my heart.
I gave her a shot and now she's not talking to me, so
because you made her wait for 2 years. Of course, I wouldn't talk to you either. Any girl that tells me I gotta wait for 2 years, I'm like, get out of here, in the garbage. Get out.
She's not talking to me for something more stupider, bro. Trust me. I have reasons.
Bro, 2 years is...
B, what could be more stupider than being told that?
No. We're not going down this rabbit hole. We're not going down this rabbit hole, bro. Listen. We're not going down this rabbit hole, bro. We're not going down this rabbit hole. We done spent too much time.
Fuck that. Listen, I'm going to spend. Nigga only gonna make me wait 3 days.
Yeah. Nigga talk about we're not going down that rabbit hole. You know what I'm saying? Probably, yo. Oh man.
Yo, this is the topic for the night, bro. Fuck everything else, man.
Nah, sir.
B, bro, you have to understand, we're trying to help you, bro. We're not trying to like play you or anything.
This is what men do. We gonna roast you.
That's way too long. You got to come down on that time, man. You got to come down on that time.
Well, B, to what Q said, right? And listen, you know we brothers. You know how we get down, right? And listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, and all the ladies out here, and ladies, please chime in on this, because I need to see if you guys are okay with this. I see y'all watching.
We need more women on the pod. Honestly, there's too many dudes here. Like we got a chick to like balance this stuff out. At least try to get one of them so they can give their perspective.
Look, you heard Q, man. Someone jump in here, comment, do what y'all gotta do to cause y'all gotta come. I gotta understand this. I have no idea. But B, let me talk to you, B. Come, look at the screen, man. Come look at me in my eyes, man. Yeah, man. There you go, man. Come here, man. Look, man. You my brother. And I'm gonna tell you right now, bro, you're a good dude. There's a lot of women out there that are looking for good men just like you specifically. You have a great heart. I know that, right? But you are, for me personally, as a brother, what I'm saying is you are possibly missing out on some great women as well because of that 2-year wait. Trust me, I've been hurt by women, and because of that, yes, I've navigated different. I've gone to the dark side. But I did opposite of you. I went to the dark side and straight started dogging females for a little bit, right? I was like, I don't trust in relationships. This is my route, right? You went the opposite, which is fine. But what I'm saying is, if you saw a woman that actually attempted the 2 years, or was, never complained in the first 3 months, like, hey, when we gonna have sex, you should see that as some sort of effort to try. No one is perfect. No one is perfect. but you probably already had like 2 or 3 women go by where it was like, yo, that was the one, but damn, she missed it by 4 months. Oh well, you know, when you do that, because hey, listen, man, you got to understand, you're a good guy, you have a lot to offer. What you're doing is you may open the door to someone that's like, you know what, I get to date this guy, but I don't gotta fuck him. I get all the benefits of a relationship with him, but I don't gotta fuck him. I'm gonna get the dates. I'm gonna get the birthday gifts. I'm gonna get the
No. Wait. Let's get to the correct thing now. That's the 2 years. I mean, 2 years never together, bro.
You said 2 years. What?
2 years. What?
I don't do nothing until 2 years. If you can't,
hell no.
So you said no. You said no dates, no nothing.
Listen, I told you.
Not even FaceTime, no phone sex. No.
You gotta get out the rabbit hole, fellas. You gotta get out the rabbit hole.
No going out to eat. No.
You gotta get out the rabbit hole. I told y'all. Y'all ain't believe me. I told you. You gotta get out the rabbit hole. I told y'all. I told y'all. I told y'all. I told y'all.
Move on.
Jens, this one broke me. I gotta be out. Plus,
I hate Q.
I ran out of drink. My drink is full. My glass is empty. I gotta go. I'm going to the hotel bar and I'm getting drinks. I'm done.
Yo, Q, you are funny.
My brain is broken.
Yo, my man held his head and said, "You broke me."
I'm here looking for drinks. There's no more drinks. Plus, I have dinner plans anyway. I gotta go, boys. I need a couple shots.
Yo, what? Wait a minute.
Nothing. Yo, Q, as always, it's a pleasure, man. I'll see you next week, brother.
Yeah, have a shot for me. Have a shot for me.
I'm having a shot for all of you. One, and you. BM, I have 2 shots for you.
Yeah.
Thanks, King.
Man. Lord Jesus. Next topic. Next topic. I done. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all.
Move on, man. That's crazy, man.
I told y'all. I was standing at the top, looking down, like, yo, get out the hole, get out that hole. I'm telling y'all.
First you knew the girl from high school and made her way to you.
Listen, I told you, man. Now listen, next topic. Play the clip. Play the clip. No beat. That's it.
The clips don't even wanna load up, bro. That's how hilarious this is.
God.
So we're gonna have to do this old school style, right?
Okay.
Nah, B, fuck that. We don't want to hear it no more, man. You wilding out here in these streets, man.
No more. That's it.
Listen,
yeah, man. That's wild, man.
What I'm gonna say to you, bro, is cut the bullshit out. I think you could figure out everything you need to figure out in 3 months to 6 months.
Yeah.
If it even comes to that long, you could tell if the person's an asshole. You can tell it, but you're not going on dates. You're not courting her. You're not doing nothing.
No, she was getting all that.
B, she's gonna be fucking someone else. She's gonna be fucking someone else. She's going to be fucking someone else. You're inviting that. You're inviting it.
No.
Is you cash apping her?
Oh no!
Is she getting cash app?
Bro, she was getting a lot for me 6 months, bro. After 6 months, bro, I slowed down on the shit. I slowed down on some shit because she started.
So she was getting cash apped?
Bro, she was getting. But we spent time together. We were going out, all that shit, bro. But I was just not fucking with her. I was not fucking her yet. She had to wait.
So you said
okay. So you were courting
now. Yeah. So that's old. So now you go full 2 years without nothing now.
No. I let me break it down to you how everything went down. When we first started dating, Corona happened.
Okay.
After Corona happened,
right.
I got sick. After I got sick, got better. We started going out. Then she was a nurse. She got sick. She had Corona. And my son got Corona. I'm not going around if you have Corona. Mind you.
It's circumstantial, like I thought, bro. It was circumstantial, man.
She kept on getting Corona. I kept on getting Corona. And shifting progressing. And then we started working different shifts. So we couldn't really see each other. But we started to see each other a little bit. So spent time with each other. And we started sleeping next to each other. But I still wasn't touching. She still was complaining about this shit. She's complaining. I told her, you gotta wait.
So this sound like this shit started from a COVID scare, my nigga.
First of all, all right, B, you're killing me right now because you felt you knew so much about the girl enough for her to lay in the same bed as you, but not enough to touch her. That is so lost.
And then is this coming back to one girl, or is this how you set your rules for any girl you meet?
Any girl. That's my rules, bro.
From that one girl.
After 6 months, bro, I'll give you a little licky to show you. I have my mouth works. I'm a master.
Okay, so there is something sexual that happens. There is something sexual. There is something sexual there.
She gets a little licky after 6 months, but I'm gonna make you wait a little bit more because you made me break my rule. You couldn't wait.
So you go 6 months and then you eat a girl out, and then you make her wait. She's supposed to go another. What is that?
2 more months.
2 more months?
Yeah. But
then that's 8 months.
So 8 months.
Longer than supposed to.
I told you, man. Listen, it ain't adding up, man.
B is inconsistent, man.
I said it from the beginning.
Now you eating them out after 6 months.
Listen, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying. This particular instance was circumstantial, and that's what I pointed out from the very beginning. I saw it immediately. I was like, it's circumstantial. This is one of those. You know, like I said, it's an exception to the rule. It's not the rule because the rule.
You eat them out. You don't get no head either. That you just eat them out 6 months.
Nah, he getting head. No, he's getting head, bro. He's getting head. Don't let him fool you. He getting head, bro. He getting head, bro. No, I don't believe it. No. Stop. No, I don't believe it, bro. No. Reciprocation, bro.
Tell me you're not just going down on the chick, yo, and not getting head, yo.
No, I don't believe it, bro.
You're not getting nothing.
It's not polite to say it, bro.
Yeah, you the saint. You a saint of saints, bro.
It's oral sex. We're grown. We're adults here. That's oral sex.
Hold on. I got children in the background, and they laughing, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I can't. Listen. It's crazy to me, bro. It's crazy to me.
Gentlemen, I'm not gonna tell you what she does.
And listen, no, I get it. That's I get it. But that's why I said we out of the rabbit hole. Listen, I knew from the beginning when he said that. I said it's circumstantial. I get the 6 months. All right. That's not too outrageous.
Definitely.
That's not too outrageous. 6 months is not outrageous.
6 months is reasonable. It's still a little. It's a little out there.
It's longer than 90 days. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Like, see, but that's my thing, right? So in 90 days, right? That's the other questions we forget to ask. In 90 days, how many dates did we go on? You know what I'm saying? If we went on 10 dates in 90 days and I didn't figure you out in 10 dates, yo, bro, come on. Now, if we only went on 3 or 4 in 90 days, that's reasonable. And we're still talking, you were hanging out, that's different. But if you did the 10 date minimum in 90 days, yo, bro, come on. There's no way, bro. You would have figured it don't take 10 dates. I'm just throwing that number out there because after the 3rd, 4th, maybe the 5th, you already know what time it is. You already know what time because from the first day,
say the honeymoon phase.
Yeah,
the honeymoon phase.
The first day, she know what she's doing. From the first day, she know what she's doing, bro. Everyone from the first date, they know what they're doing. And if a woman tells you she don't know what she's doing after the first date, she lying.
Right.
She know on the very first date what she's doing. She'll have a clock in her head and go, oh, second date. Boom. Immediately after the first date, she'll be like, boom. And if she really into you after that first date, the second date happens right up immediately. It's not even a wait period. Yeah. There's no wait period. Yo, we going out tomorrow night, and then boom.
Yep. You're gonna get the follow up.
That's it. That's it. The follow up immediately.
I'm having a hard time. This is why I'm having a hard time. I'm not saying what you're doing is impossible. You're just a unicorn in a box somewhere, right? But
that's not a unicorn, bro. That's not a unicorn, bro.
That's a myth.
That's like, you know what I'm saying? Shit. I don't even know what you call that. What's rarer than a unicorn, bro? What's rarer than the unicorn, bro?
What I will say, there's that super honeymoon phase. There's that honeymoon phase where you're with this person. It goes from, yes, you go out on that first date, and if you guys had a wonderful time and you clicked and you liked each other before the first date anyway, and it was like, finally we got to do this, you're going to be involved in this person's life daily. Like, especially when you guys know you like each other. This is phone calls every day. You're going to get the morning call, the afternoon, the evening. You will not go to sleep without hearing that person's voice. You will wake up before you even brush your teeth. Like, oh, hey, what you doing today? What's going on? I'm getting ready for work. Everybody goes through it. Everyone has this honeymoon phase.
Everybody goes through it. It's
that honeymoon phase can last a year. The honeymoon, listen, when I'll speak of my most current, my wife. When we was in our honeymoon phase, bro, she was at my house every day. We were together almost every day, going out to eat. Whether it was just sitting in the house, I could be in the crib playing my Xbox. She's right there in the background studying for her tests and stuff. We were always near each other, giggling, laughing at our stupid jokes and doing all of this dumb shit. But I learned a lot. Whether I was learning right then and there, hey, is this just now or we got something? And you're gonna pick that up in the first 90 days.
Yes, 100%.
Unless you're not seeing, unless this is a distant relationship, you have a fucking pen pal, and all you guys do is write letters. That is the only way I can understand why there could be something. But what you're telling me is that you guys have gotten to a point where you guys sleep in the same bed, but you don't touch each other. Clearly, there's something there that you saw that you can trust her to be in the bed with you. So again, I get. You know what? Screw you, man. Let me get to Ammo and Khan. How long have you made a woman wait? Ammo, let's start with you, man. How long?
Oh, man, let me see. Wait, okay, who was that? I'm trying to think. I got a face. All right, yeah. All right. It wasn't 6 months. It was over 90 days for sure, but it wasn't 6 months. It was over 90 days. And like you said, it was because I didn't want to be distracted from what I was doing. I was pursuing a particular venture. I was in a particular career path, and I was going and I didn't want to be distracted. But I did find it interesting enough to be like, all right, boom, yo, let's hang out. And we hung out daily. We hung out all the time. It just, there was an instance where I was like, nah, I can't do that, because if I start this, what's going to happen is I'm going to get distracted from what I'm doing. And that was the main reason. But yeah, now I've done 90 days. I've done 3 months. I've done 4 months. I've done 4 month wait. I've done that, no doubt. I've done
by
that.
Your choice. By your choice.
Yeah, by my choice. Yeah, and it was like I said, it was because I had something else that I was aiming. I didn't want the distraction. You know what I'm saying? And I get that. You know what I'm saying? And it's not the only time I've done it. It's not the only time I've done it, but I think that's the longest. Now, you know what I'm saying? As far as his thing with the celibacy thing, yeah, I did that. I did the celibacy thing for a year. You know what I'm saying? But I had the means to do it. I wasn't seeing anybody. I was secluded. I was able to, travel and do what I had to do and knock out my shit. But bro, nah. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. While dating somebody, hell no. Hell no, bro. If there was chemistry there, if there was chemistry there and the time warranted it, bro, it happened.
Khan, how long have you ever made a woman wait? By your choice, by your
Yo, you know what I mean? I'm gonna keep it real, man. Like we talking like back in the days, you feel me? So we talking before kids, before houses and money and all that type of shit, you know what I mean? This is when niggas was thugging, doing a bunch of turf shit. So man, I ain't never made a woman wait. I ain't gonna hold you. when the time was time, the time was time. You feel me? You both know. You know what I'm saying? When it's lit, when it's started up, it's time to go. You know what I'm saying? You got to just read that language. You know what I'm saying? I'm good at reading that language, always been. So, you know what I'm saying? If she putting it out there, that energy out there, I'm going to feed that. You feel me? Yeah, for sure.
Yo, but how about this one, right? How about this one? Yeah, you decide to make her wait, but she know all the right things to do to make you not wait. Yo, we going out, get you turned up, and look, all right, shit, it happened. Oops, couldn't wait. You know what I'm saying? Like, she got the power, bro. She got the power. When it comes to, yo, she know exactly how to make you, nah, babe, we gonna go drink. We're gonna have some drinks. And now I can't drink no more. Nah, just have one more. No doubt. And then you end up, you're like, oh, wait, hold on. How'd I get here? Oops, guess I wasn't waiting no more. You know what I'm saying? She set her mind to it, bro. There's no way, bro. There's no way. You see somebody every day within the 90 days, bro, and you're bro. More power to y'all. I give more power to you. You know what I'm saying? More power to you. Unless you're able to distract yourself, unless you're able to take up that extra free time and not make that shit happen, nah. I told you, circumstantial, bro. Circumstantial.
Bro, it was circumstantial that made it last 2 years. But
I already said that from the very beginning. Before you even started, I said that. I said there's no way. I said there's no way.
No matter what.
But how did y'all get in the same bed but not touch each other? What was the purpose of that?
No, he was touching her. He was touching her, bro. He was touching her, bro. Don't believe that shit. He was touching her, bro. No. I ain't never in my life lay in the same bed with somebody of the opposite sex, and my hands ain't on something that you listen. It's somewhere. It's somewhere, bro. No, don't tell that lie. Bro.
Yeah, man, nah. Ain't no motherfucking way, yo. Nah,
no, don't tell that lie, bro.
Bro,
you not finna just have some cheeks, nice cakes laying up next to you, yo.
And then you cheating like that?
Bed,
Hell
yo.
no. That's cheating.
And it's just y'all two in the bed, yo.
Yeah, nah. This ain't high school, bro. This ain't high school, man. You know what I'm saying? This ain't the track and field fucking field trip. You know what I'm saying? And we got the boys in one room and the girls. Nah, hell no, bro. No.
Come on, yo. So she crawl on top of you and mount you, kissing on your neck and all that. You gonna push her off?
I want to know. Yes, that's what I want to know. That's what I want to know.
She slide that pussy on you while you laying there and started kissing all on your neck. All these, what do you call them? Erogenous zones, my nigga.
Some point
you gonna push her off, my nigga?
Word. At some point you fell asleep and she was having a way, bro.
She didn't do that part. She didn't do that part.
I'm saying, but if that was to happen, you would push her off?
No.
Okay, then. So you ain't going no 2 years.
Yeah, there's no way, bro. No.
Because a woman is not finna just be laying up with you, yo, waiting 2 years, yo, without sliding pussy on you, yo. It ain't happening, yo. Y'all not laying in the bed for 2 years.
She like you?
And she ain't sliding pussy on you, yo. Nah.
Yeah, nah.
Bro.
Nope.
She gonna slide that ass on you, yo, while you sleep. You gonna wake up and your dick gonna be on her cheeks, my nigga. You not gonna hold that off, my nigga. After sleeping, my nigga. I'm trying to tell you. Ain't no way you gonna back up or push her ass away from you and get up and go in another room, my nigga.
Yeah,
not in that moment.
Now, for those that are now tuning in, just to give you, look, B is only saying this is him from his 30s and beyond. When he was in his 20s, teens, he was a dog. He was a wild boy. But right now, for some reason, he created this law. And B, honestly, at this point in your 30s, you should already know what you're looking for. I don't know why it takes you 2 years. You should already know. You should already know what's you either hit these boxes or not. And again, it doesn't take, because you're wasting your youth, your valuable time.
No. I found who I'm looking for. I know who I'm looking for. I know who she is. Mm-hmm. She just mad at me right now. So I know
because you're not having sex with her.
No.
Yo, Tracy Ellis Ross, call this man, please. That's you know what I'm saying. That's who he talking about. He talking about Tracy Ellis Ross. You know what I'm saying? I saw her to put her name out there like that. That's who he's talking about, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Just if y'all ain't know, you know what I'm saying? Just y'all ain't know. You know?
Hey, but I ain't know what it is, but you know what she is?
To answer my own question, right?
I know who I want to be with, but at this point in time, it is what it is.
No. You know what? And here's the thing. I really don't want to get this confused, right? Because we understand the decision at this point in your life. You're not here for the games. You got shit to.
Understandable.
I understand. You're not here to waste time. You're not here to do all of that. And I'm all for you. But you also have to understand those people are also in our age brackets as well. And they also don't have time for the games and the bullshit. And once you guys figure out, like, yo, listen, we both here, we taking this relationship serious. This is what it is. That having sex is, we're adults. We have sex. This is a part of it. I've already had sex a million times. I've had guys, the girl could be like, yo, I had a guy wait a year already. I've had guys that waited 1 day. I had guys that waited 2 years, whatever the case is. But now I'm in my 30s. I don't have time to be that reserved. I know what I'm looking for, my man. Let's get down to it. And if you're combating her.
We've had sex now. We've had sex already. We've had sex.
Was it worth the wait? Was it worth the wait?
I waited since high school, bro. How the fuck it was?
All right, so
high school, bro.
You nutted so quick. You don't even need to you don't even need to try to combat that. You was in and out in 2 seconds. In and out.
Yep.
In and out.
Listen, 100%. 100%.
2 strokes. Good 2-3 strokes. You was dead.
Two. It was just one and done, bro. One and done, bro.
You talking about wanting somebody for 15 years, yo? You definitely was in and out, yo.
Yeah, there's no way, bro. There's no way. The sheer excitement alone, bro. You know what I'm saying? The sheer excitement.
15 years.
Yeah, bro.
And you made her wait 2. And you made her wait 2 more.
Yeah, you had a special load for her. It was special. That one was special, bro. Hell no, bro. You crazy? What?
B, I'm your brother, B. You know how we get down, bro. And listen to me, man. I have never made a woman wait, and it's not because it's and I want you and I don't because I'm trying to understand your thought behind it, and it's not because I didn't value myself, and it's not because it's just listen. We're young. There's lust. It's in the air. There's an opportunity. Listen, we feeling it. Someone makes the move. I may make the move. If she doesn't reject, or if she makes the move, you damn well know I'm not going to reject. It'll just happen. Exactly. I have plenty of time. Just because I had sex with her doesn't mean that I won't be able to tell if there's other bad shit about her that I don't know. And I feel like that's where you're getting at. Like the sex would blind you from it. But it's like, no, if me and her had sex, but she's whipping my ass, okay, there's a problem there. Sex isn't going to make me say, oh, well. It's going to be like, all right, the pussy is not worth this trouble. And I'm out of there. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that we can't benefit from, as men, we can't benefit from at least putting some sort of a timeline, right? Saying, hey, like, let's not jump into this so quick. But if we're talking about teenage, like young teen, I'm talking 17, 18 into the young 20s, that is for the birds. That is not how we're programmed. That's not what we're thinking about, unless it is a religious thing, unless you are programmed in that way. But for the most part, you growing up in the streets, this is what it is. If I break up, if me and my wife divorce right now, right, and we are no longer together, am I gonna be so quick, like we're divorce is finalized, we're no longer together, the next day, am I gonna be so quick to jump into another woman's drawers? Probably not, right? Because I probably need time to process the relationship that I was just in, which contains a lot of stuff. But best believe it would not take me 2 years still to move on, because at some point in my life, I'm a human being. I have needs, especially if you were married, you're used to having easy access to a certain comfort and a certain amount of things. You're going to miss those aspects. You're going to be like, damn, I haven't felt the comfort of a woman in like 4 or 5 months. You know what? Let me get back out there on the dating scene. Who knows? Who's not to say you're not still fucking your ex-wife, because there's still, hey, it's not so easy to move on. You still may have that part of your relationship. Sometimes you're dropping off the kids and it's like, fuck it. Like, let's like, hey, what it is what it is. But if I decide to move on, I'm not saying I'm gonna do that the next day. You get what I'm saying? They made that. I think that may be the only time where I could say, you know what? Because if a woman approaches me the next day and she's like, yo, let me jump down your bones, I'll be like, yo, hold on, sweetheart. Like, I just got divorced. Like, I got to figure out things with my kids. It looks terrible that I'm just jumping into something right away, right after leaving my wife. It don't work like that. That I would understand. But even under those extreme circumstances, it's not going to take me 2 years to start dating someone else. I will date someone at maybe a year. Maybe it might take a year. or whatever, but not 2 years. It doesn't take me that long to figure something out. You get what I'm saying? So, especially someone that I knew in high school that I already had some sort of a friendship with in the first place.
Yeah.
I know we're great friends already, clearly, but let's see where this takes us, you know? So I'm not saying be a hoe about it, but, you know, it is what it is. So we got a few comments, and I'm hoping these are some women that, you know, if a man told you to wait, you had to wait 2 years for him to have sex with you, with ladies, would you wait? You know, is that what's going on, King? Welcome back. Let me see what we got here.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. If she can't wait for how I feel,
Listen, the only way, and again, I speak for myself, B, and you are entitled to speak
Yoshi, whoever that is.
Look, like the only way I can wait 2 years is if I'm already a virgin and have no idea what sex feels like. I can see a porno, I can hear about it, but if I have never felt it, then yes, I would probably be, if the girl was worth it to me and the circumstances were right. We were like 15, we're in high school, we're growing up still. That's my girlfriend. There's still kisses. There's still, you know, excuse me, this is not a PG-13 show. There might be an instance where she may jerk me off. There may be an instance where I'm finger. There's going to be something. I'm not saying we're going to jump right into sex, but there's going to be something. But that might be the only circumstance where I'm like, I'm a virgin. I'm a 40-year-old virgin, and I don't know what sex is anyway. So I can wait. If she's giving me the opportunity, but she's saying, hey, it may take a year, so be it. If I feel she's worth it, then she's worth that time. But if I've already been sexually active for over a decade, there is no woman that's going to tell me you have to wait 2 years. It would have to be the extreme circumstance where I'm like, I really love this girl my entire life, and I am willing to wait. And that is still a hard pill to swallow. But believe me, if she sees you're there putting in the time, and it's been like 7 months and you not sweating her, believe me, she's going to break her own rule. She's going to deem you worthy. She's going to be like, yo, the fact that he is trying, the fact that he is here, damn, this guy, he's fucking turning me on, but he's being a champ. Fuck it. What am I going to do? Women will break their own rules. I've been in plenty situations where it's like, yo, you know, we got to wait a few dates, few months, 2 months. And then believe it, yo, it's been like 3 weeks. And it's like, oh, you know, I hope you don't look at me different. I'm like, I don't. It's not that deep. You get what I'm saying? So we have needs. We're human beings, especially if you've had sex. I don't know how you go from your 20s of being very sexually active. You are doing it like an animal. And then you could just say, all right, nah, you got to wait 2 years. I mean, I'm not saying it's impossible. More power to you.
Yeah, that's not what we're saying. We definitely not saying it's impossible. We just saying, yo, listen, we don't. It's not adding up. Not enough.
I'm telling you, Corona made it get that far, but she was at the wait 6 months. 6 months to a year, no matter what. She did it. She did it in between that time. She got her lip. She sees my mouth works, and when it was time to do it, it happened.
Let me ask you a question, B, because one thing that you said was just very conflicting for me was, you know, if it comes that she's fucking other niggas, then she's no good for me. But what if she really did try to hold out for you, but because this 6 months is so long, she has needs.
If you want to hold out, bro, you would hold out. If you met at that time while you hold out, you fuck somebody else, that means you want the one. What made you? Why can't you control yourself and wait for me? Like if I tell you I'm not ready, you gotta wait for you. Just wait.
Wait for you for how long?
If you told me I had to wait and I feel like you would have won, I would have waited. I would have done the courtesy and waited because you told me let me wait, right? You
would have waited 2 years.
If she told me to and I felt like she was the one, I would have done it. I have no problem.
And you would have been faithful. You wouldn't have entertained no other females.
Bro,
you wouldn't have.
Cheating is too hard, bro. Cheating is too hard.
I respect it.
I respect it. I remember when I told you where I was. All that. I don't got something. It's too hard to cheat, bro. I rather just be faithful, be by myself.
So what happens? So what happens when you're horny and you have needs? What happens when those come up? What do? Why are you doing the jerk off motion with your hands right now?
He been doing that. Yo, he subconsciously he been doing that. You ain't see the whole subconsciously he been doing that. That's what I'm saying.
I guess that's how you hold yourself down then.
Yeah, it's impossible. Well, I'm not saying it's impossible, but bro, come on.
Not if you know what the real thing feels like.
Yeah,
that's that.
Yeah, nah. If you're a virulent man, if you sexually active, bro, to just cut it off cold turkey like that, and then go to that, woo, that takes strength, bro. That takes a lot of strength, bro. And I can't see it, bro. You gotta make me believe it, bro. I can't see it. I can't see it. I can't see it.
Bro, you can ask the last time I can't talk to her if y'all want. She'll tell you the truth, bro. It was the last time.
I mean it makes us sound terrible, right, King? But listen, as men, that's just what we do. It's not to say we don't respect our bodies, and I think that's a lot of the confusion. It's not to say we don't respect our bodies, that we don't care about ourselves in that sense. But listen, hormones in the air, we're young. This is what we do as a male species. It's a male thing in any type of species. And you can watch a male in any situation. Have you seen gorillas? Gorillas don't give a fuck whether people are watching them or not. They're like,
yo, bro,
what are you trying to do right now? Let me get it in. What you trying to do? You got to understand, it's just in nature. We're just built that way. A woman, which is fine. I understand a woman's body is a temple. Not saying that our bodies aren't temples, but they give life, right? They give birth. They create life. So I can understand the reservation, wanting to put the time restriction, wanting to see if this person is right for me in other ways before we engage sexually. I'm all for it. But should she give the opportunity? Because women control sex. They control whether it's going down or not. Right. And should she give that opportunity, I'm going to strike. I'm not going to say, wait, what about your 90-day rule? No, we should wait. I'm not doing that.
Bro. See, me out.
I already know I like you. I like you enough to put my penis in you. That's a big deal. I know I like you enough to do that.
I'm not gonna. Oh, what the hell's going on here? No, bro, I'm not gonna strike. I'm gonna like sit there. Okay, you want me to strike now? I'm not letting you dominate. I'm not letting you control me. I'm not. You're not keeping me in control. I'm in control. If you think you want me to do it now, no, you're gonna wait. When I'm ready.
But if she seduces you, what are you gonna do?
Yeah. What do you do in that situation?
I'm gonna pretend like I don't want it. I'm gonna say no. Don't. No.
Okay, but what's your dick saying? Is your dick getting hard?
Tell me you playing. Tell me you playing right now.
I think, he gotta be. He gotta be, man.
There's no fucking way.
He egging us on, man. He baiting us, bro.
We being punk.
He baiting us, man. He been baiting us, man. He baiting us, man.
He must have Ashton Kutcher on the line.
Man, stop combing that shit, man. You getting me tight, man.
Don't comb
that shit no more, man. I'm combing that shit, man.
That shit is perfect for the beard.
That shit is perfect already.
You saw that, right? You saw he switched from the one from the hand. And then you went to the thing and you got the other one down and
got a little angle joint for the beard.
Bro, I don't even know how to get off. I don't even know how to switch off the topic, man. I don't even have the clip. I don't even know
other clip.
There's no other clip?
No,
oh my
clip.
God.
The one about the paternity court. It's not loaded?
Nah, that shit didn't even listen, man. We gonna get into that next week for sure. Those are gonna be those two things. That in itself is fucking crazy. And that's already loaded up. What is this question for you, B? You been to the strip club? Yeah, all the time. Hold on. King, for reference, B is not saying this has been his whole life. What he's saying is he went through his teenage and all his 20s being a sex monster, right? But when he got to his 30s, He got his heart broken, and when he got into his 30s, he wanted to implement a 2-year wait rule where he makes the woman wait 2 years. Just so you have the context.
I said 6 months. 2 years.
6 months. I said 6 months. That's what I said. 6 months.
6 months. Excuse me. 6 months. All right, now it's 6 months to a year. You tripping? Stop it. 6 months, which is already double what's on the screen right now, where the average female will make you wait 3 months. Right? When I say, let me not say that average female. Excuse me. Like certain circumstances, because everyone cares about their image and all this extra bullshit. But listen, if a male, if I really like you and I know I want to kick it with you for a long time, you having sex with me in the first week or the first 90 days won't really change anything for me. It doesn't really change my opinion on you unless, like I said, we meet at a club and we just smash that night. Of course, that's not love, but you never know what that could turn into. That could turn into something. It could turn into a relationship. So I think that's an old rule where it's like, damn, if I sleep with him the first night, he gonna look at me as a hoe. Yeah. I don't think that's really the case like that anymore.
If I'm looking honestly, if I'm looking at you a hoe, I'm looking at you for a hoe from day one. I've been telling you a hoe.
I mean, the first night is kind of it is fast. You don't really know the person, obviously, and you willing to give it up like that. Yes, that made question, but like, I mean, I don't know. Like, if you make me wait a month and it's like the third date and you let me hit it on a third date or the fourth date, like, I'm not gonna look at you because you didn't make me wait 6 months. I'm not gonna look at you crazy. I'm a grown ass man. Like, listen, I understand we're sexually active, we have needs. I'm not gonna judge you because we had sex in a month. Like, that's crazy to me. Like, the first night, yes, there might be a few questions like, damn, you let me hit it on the first night. I like you, but damn, is this how you operate? But if you made me wait and we went on some dates first, we went and had dinner, we went to go to the movies, we've had plenty of phone conversations, we're laughing at jokes, we're really getting down and getting to know each other. Yo, we had sex in a month. I'm not gonna deem you a hoe.
No, not at all.
I'm just saying. One day, possibly. One day, yes. Within a few hours, there may be questions. But 3 weeks, 4 weeks,
No question about it, bro. She knows what she wants, but if she want to have sex with me the first date, first night, whatever. Now, if I would have sex with you, that's the problem. Who told you I want to have sex with you?
So you're only implementing the 6 months rule to people that you want to be in a relationship with, not someone that you just want to fuck just to fuck.
But I don't fuck you just to fuck. I stopped doing that since I was 29. When I got to 29, I started looking at, all right, I gotta find the right woman. So if I'm not fucking with you, I'm not fucking with you. Because when I was like from the age of 27, the age of 29, 30, I was by myself. No sex or nothing. Just by myself, straight up. Nobody. Stuck my bread up and leave every female alone. They were. After that last female, bro, she fucked up my head, bro.
But here's my thing, B. You wasn't able to find the right woman at all in your 20s, at all, the entire decade of your 20s. There was nobody that like.
Bro, the first half of my life, bro, age of 13 to 16, I was dating a 21-year-old. After that, I dated.
I mean, she wasn't 21 all 3 years, so she aged.
Yeah.
So if you were 13 and she was 21, which is Creep City, aka let me stop. Let me not go under the bus right now. But 13 to 21, which means 16 to what, 24? I mean, obviously you had to have known that wasn't going to work.
No, bro. What's the work, bro? Her ass cheated on me when we got married.
But B, you're 16.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're like you already out of her league, bro. You're already out of her league.
She broke my heart.
Yo.
She took.
Yeah, no. What she did was rape you, sexually abuse you as a minor. That's what she did. And listen, and that's what she did. No, that's what she did. Now here's the thing with guys. The thing with guys is that we see it. As even at that age, we see it as we're winning. Like, yo, I got this grown ass woman and I'm fucking her. But technically, it is sexual abuse. We just don't see it like that. So I'm not against you, because I probably would have been sitting there as well at 15, like, yo, I got a whole 23-year-old having sex with me. That is a trophy in the hood amongst men. I'm not saying it's right, but that's how us men, that's how we viewed it, which is why we don't report it, which is why we don't say we were raped, because we were down for it. We were horny little fuckers and we were down for it. So that's why we don't count it as rape, but it was rape by definition. So, but B, you also have to understand, with such a huge age gap, you couldn't have expected her to build a life with you. And you were 16. Of course, she's gonna marry someone else and have kids with someone else. She couldn't have done it with you. Maybe in another country.
She promised she would never leave me. She promised she would never break my heart. And she did it anyway.
B, no, you killing me, man. Yeah, you grew up in Brooklyn like me, man. You better stop that shit. You better stop it. Stop it right now. Bro. And I get it. No, to get it. No, we as men, as boys, we are suckers for love. The first girl that takes our heart, we are loyal to the core. But what I'm saying is, after that relationship fell apart, right? And I can understand how you were so traumatized, especially with her dealing with you at 13. That's fucking crazy, right? Your next relationship after this had to start, what, 16, 17? 17. From 17 all the way to this 29 years of age that you're saying that you decided to implement these rules. From 17 to 29, we're talking about 12 years. And within those 12 years, you did not deem any woman, unless you are literally dating, unless you dated like 2 girls in that time and you just had long relationships, then maybe that's what it is. But if you dated at least 10 girls in that time frame or more, you didn't find anybody that was suitable to say, yo, let's go. Because usually by the time we in our 30s, we already sort of have our it girl, or we had that girl and we had kids already. We had all of this.
I found one of them suitable, but her shit was, she didn't like me in that, like, we were more friends than, like, in a relationship, we just friends all messing around.
All right, so it was just a situation. Okay.
She was already married though, so it was kind of complicated.
All right, God. B, you killing me. B, you killing me. You killing me.
Oh God.
B, you're literally the poster child right now for looking for love in all the wrong places. You know when they come up with these sayings, and I'm like, where do they come up with this shit? And it's like, here's that situation. You couldn't have expected that to go anywhere. I'm not saying you couldn't have stole her from her husband, but that's a tall order. That's a tall order. So why are you not targeting women that are single, not in a relationship with anybody? Why are you so drawn to
everything I can, bro? Before this one, that shit, bro. Before this one, and for the last 3 chicks, before that, all of my kids finally they ever have a boyfriend, had a husband. They were divorced, going to divorce, or had some bullshit going on. I couldn't find chicks that were just vulnerable. It was easy. That was just vulnerable. It was easy to have a relationship.
He said vulnerable and easy. You mean you didn't find anyone that was single?
Not before the last 3. The last 3, one of them, no. The last one, the one before this one.
Who made it on me?
No, the one before this one, she stopped fucking with me because she said I was still stuck on the one before her. The one before her, that's when I fucked up my mindset. The one after her, that's the one I really wanted to be with. I still want to be with her, but she don't want to be with me when she just dubbed me. Then,
well, this is what I'm saying. He said,
I had feelings for since high school. So me and her got back together. Like, I'm trying to make this shit work, and this is complicated amongst itself.
They said B is dealing with these stragglers. Look, man.
They keep finding me, man. I don't look for stragglers. Stragglers find me.
Well, I mean, you know, if you're dealing with a woman and you see she comes with all that baggage, I don't even know why you entertain it in the first place.
Yeah.
If you know what you're looking for is not that. You're looking for someone to you're looking for your own wife. Why even entertain it and expect to...
At the age of 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, I'm working, I'm making my money and being a bouncer. I wasn't really caring about...
You wasn't looking for a relationship. Okay.
I didn't think I even wanted... I didn't think at that point I wanted a wife and kids anymore. After the girl broke my heart. when I was like when I was 16. I didn't.
That's fair.
I just didn't give a fuck. Like, since she can go cheat on me, have a kid, have a kid or have a husband on me, and break my heart. Fuck it. Why does it have fun? Find somebody to have fun with. Find a chicks to. I don't want to get married. I don't care about kids. I don't want no kids. But then now I start finding at the age of 30, I start finding girls I like. I want a kid. Oh, what the fuck, man?
Okay, so you're finding the women that you like, but why subdue them to these sort of unrealistic?
Because the chick before the last.
You're only losing time.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. You're not gaining it back. You've already wasted ample. If you was gonna have these rules, you've already, because you have to recognize that, like, yo, I've wasted a lot of my time on these women that were just a waste of my time. I was having a good time, but all right, I've wasted enough time. Do you think it's wise? I'm not saying jump into any relationship with any woman, but what I'm saying is, do you feel it's wise to even add a stipulation where it's like, hey, for us, you know, where I know we're dating, but you have to wait 6 months to a year for us to be sexually active, which is crazy in the year of 2022 with someone that is in their mid-30s.
Yeah,
we know what sex is already. We already know what time it is. So it's not like it's something that you could say, oh, I hold dear to my heart and it's very valuable and, you know, I'm very sensitive. You've already given it up 1,000 times over and over. So you're only getting older. And if this is a life that you wish to have, to find a wife, to have kids, to, you know, you're only getting older and older. Are you going to have your first child when you're 47?
I just went, bro. I don't know how that's gonna work. I don't know about the situation with the kid. Kids. I want a kid, but I don't see anyone. I don't see that yet. I don't see this happening. I don't know. I don't know what the future holds.
So aren't you dating someone right now? We don't need to give her name.
Yeah.
Isn't it? What's up?
I think I am, but I think she broke up with me. I'm not sure, bro.
No,
B.
Vincent, I'm not sure if she broke up. How are you not sure if someone broke up with you or not? What kind of nonsense?
Nah, man. I'll tell you, he baiting us, man. He playing with our emotions right now.
No. That is real.
I don't know. B.
He told me.
B. Be honest.
He played with our emotions, bro.
The person said leave her alone, bro. So
you said what?
She told me to leave her alone, but she was mad at me at the point. So I don't know. I'm not.
Why did she tell you leave her alone? What did you do, or what happened?
I'm not talking about that show, bro. I told you look back in the group chat, bro. You'll see what happened.
No, I don't want no.
I'm not doing that.
Yo, I'm weak.
Me too. Me too.
All right, look, man. Look, gentlemen, it was a pleasure speaking with you guys tonight. B,
yeah, man.
You literally stole the show and took us off the tracks.
As usual.
Like that.
As usual.
As usual. But today it was good. It was all good. I didn't mind going down there with you, but you're killing me, man. Look, everyone that tuned in tonight, that commented, joined the show. Shout out to Khan. Make sure you check out Khan's podcast. Definitely great content there. Right now his camera's off, but you know, again, you gentlemen, appreciate you guys, of course, coming through weekly, because that's what we do on the show. Q is in Portland, Oregon right now, enjoying his vacation. So he was here earlier, but he left. Dice, McDonald's Wi-Fi cut off. He's gone. Let me stop. But yo, man, it was a pleasure having you there tonight. Yo, B, you know, we could get into it a little later. We gotta find you. We gotta create a love show for you, man. We gotta find your girl, man.
Word. You gotta do like they're doing over there in London, you know what I'm saying, with Philly and Chunks, you know what I'm saying? They doing that dating show, you know what I'm saying? We gotta take you on one of those, you know what I'm saying? That's a pie right there. I'm dying to see the results of that. You know what I'm saying?
No, seriously, man. There's too many, and the crazy thing be is there's too many. Back in our day, right? We're all the same age. We had to go and court a woman in person, had to catch her walking down the street. We had to see her physically. Now there's just far too many apps, man. You can get in communication with so many different women that's looking for the same things that you're looking for, and you know, and just figure it out. Because look, man, I love you, brother, and I don't want to see you 50 something talking about, yo, I'm still looking for the right woman. We ain't getting any freaking younger. I ain't saying just choose anything, but I'm saying there got to be some sort of option.
There's something out there.
There's no way.
But right now, It is what it is for me right now. What happens, happens. What goes, goes.
Which is okay. I know dudes that are they just want to be a player for life. And that's okay. But
player, bro. I'm tired of being a player, bro. I've been a player.
Okay. Well, just whatever it is you want to do, you got to figure it out and you have to execute.
Execute it. Yep, that's it. Have a plan.
A reasonable plan. A reasonable one. A reasonable one.
I have a reasonable plan. I need to find a chick that's right for me. If it's not this one, it's either this don't work or I'm done. Fuck it.
Yeah, but you can't be making them wait 2 years to have sex or 1 year. Be reasonable. Be reasonable.
Yes, be reasonable.
6 months is reasonable. 6 months.
Is it reasonable in the year 2022? It wasn't. I mean, I guess. But I think even 90 days, 3 months is enough to figure that out, especially in the year 2022 in our age bracket. I don't think it's again, let me not make it seem like I don't value my penis in my body. I do, but I don't need that long. But that's B's number, 6 months, which is still not bad. But yeah, man, I wish you the best. Thank you everyone for tuning in, and we'll catch y'all next week, man. Peace.